pronounce it right.
Oosey goosey.
Whose turn is it anyway?
Hey, it's Franklin. Come on out to play.
Turtle. Nobody likes it. What's up, Spencer? What's going on, man?
What's up, my guy?
Hey guys, I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, first time.
First time
Podcasting.
Jonathan, what are you
I have
doing?
no idea if he's.
Yeah, we're going right.
Oh,
right
we're
now.
going. We're
We're
good.
Gucci.
Welcome back, everybody, to the ESP with Tim, Nick, and
not
myself, Spencer.
I'm not Spencer.
What is it? Episode 14? We on 14?
1-4, baby.
1-4.
Got 30.
1-4.
1-4. I think we have some pretty interesting topics for Tim to lose, especially one.
I'm gonna lose a topic.
I'm gonna lose a debate.
I'm gonna misplace
of a
it.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
So we're what?
Where'd that topic go?
Dive a little bit into the NBA playoffs. Talk about the potential Dallas Stars sweep that might be happening.
What Dallas Stars sweep? They ain't sweeping shit.
The sweeping of the Stars.
Oh yeah, they're getting in the fucking bin.
Sorry, man. It's not looking good.
Not at all.
They could
It's
get a
not.
Canadian gentleman sweep.
I hope.
What, I
At
think you got
minimum.
A little something for everybody afterwards, right? A little something down there.
That we do. That we do.
Little surprise action.
Tim and I, me and Nick, are going to get in a debate over what position is going to be harder to play
Yes.
here. Quarterback or cornerback?
It's quarterback.
No, it's not.
Move on.
Yeah,
Moving on.
it's not.
We're going to recap our
Interesting.
fun little
Yep.
weekend that we
Oh,
had.
God, okay.
Card show, Ranger game.
Yes,
Be
dope
fun. Be
weekend.
for some good conversations.
Dope
coming forward.
weekend.
But
Not the singer.
Do
Do you have some sort of list you're gonna do?
I got something for you too. I got a little something for
Give
you.
me a
too.
little sneak peek. What's the list about?
Well, since last week I did receiving yards, I'm going to do rushing yards this week.
Ooh,
Okay. What was it? It was
It's not gonna
receiving
be a
yards.
very
What?
big list.
So it is last week was top. It was top 10 players by
With
receiving yards.
Receiving yards. It
But
didn't matter.
it wasn't receivers.
Active
It's
receiving.
active
players.
players.
Okay.
Yes.
No retirements.
Okay.
You fuckers you got your shot. Get out of here.
So now we're doing
Time for the young
rushing
bucks to
yards.
boot.
Now
To
we're
move
going to do
around.
active.
That's gonna be
players
hard.
for
That's
rushing
gonna be
yards.
hard.
It is going to be hard. And
It's gonna be weird.
there's some shockers on here.
Frank Gore's still playing, right?
Nah,
And there's some
probably.
shockers that
Probably.
you'll probably think that are on here
That are not.
that are not on here.
I can believe
Okay.
it.
It was a good one. I liked looking it up. I liked
Okay.
looking
Okay.
into it. So
What do we want to
I
talk
can
about
dig
first?
it. I can dig it.
Touch on the playoffs.
Ooh, touch on my playoffs.
Pause.
Well, how'd y'all feel about, before we jump into the playoffs, Carmelo Anthony announcing his official
Oh,
retirement?
Yeah.
true.
Carmelo
okay.
did.
I thought he.
Congrats to a
I saw he
pretty
got signed
solid
somewhere.
career
Yeah.
for Carmelo
I-
Anthony.
That was fake.
if he got signed, it was to a one-day
No,
contract to
he-
officially
Oh,
retire with
okay.
somebody. If
He-
that was the case,
sad.
His boys Dwayne Wade and LeBron even like helped him. It was official. Like he's
I
done.
mean-
like he is retired.
he shouldn't have announced his retirement yet.
Well, he
don't think so?
filed the
No.
paperwork.
Why not?
so-
He should have waited till Denver won the championship to do that.
Ooh, good. That's a good point.
Because
That's a good point.
Joker has overtaken him for anything Denver related.
Yeah, Carmelo Doncic. Am I right?
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Damn, he didn't
You
disagree.
ain't lying.
I was hoping I would get a rise out of you
No,
for that.
no,
when you
not
said-
at all.
Oh, damn.
Hey, Joker is the greatest Euro player there is. I'm gonna say it because
Currently?
Currently? Like right now?
four MVPs and is about to play for the finals.
You said four.
You said 4 MVP.
He has 4 MVPs,
He
correct?
has 2.
No.
Joker only has two
has
MVPs.
two
I
back-to-back
thought he
MVPs,
had 4.
And no
My bad.
rings.
But
And 0.
Giannis has 2 MVPs
But
and
he is
one
in
ring.
his first finals. Congrats.
He might,
Good job,
but
Joker.
if he loses it, I think I give the edge to Giannis. So it's undecided for me. For me.
Okay.
But
Nah, man,
I'm not
like-
going to argue with you.
he,
I'm not gonna argue with
that
that.
man plays.
Yeah, no, I
he
mean,
plays his game. His
as
game
an active
can,
player right now,
his game
yeah.
can last longer than Giannis.
Yeah, I agree.
yeah.
It's
He's not-
less
he's not as
aggressive and more
physical.
well-rounded.
No,
He's not as
yeah,
physical
yeah.
of a player.
That's my only thing. Like he's pretty much doing the LeBron thing early.
But looking back at Melo's career, where do y'all have?
He's still up there as a scorer. Melo is
like I don't know
Melo
if I
is
have
good.
him in like the top 35 of all time, or
You don't
maybe
think
even
so?
40. No, but I would say he is one of the purest scorers ever. But outside of that,
That's all he did, though.
Yeah.
That's all
outside of
he
that,
did.
I don't think he's an all-time great. I just think he's one of the best pure scorers of all time.
You know,
that's it.
I think he was a few years
Before-
past when he would have been effective, because
Yeah.
around Kobe AI time, like
Yeah.
if he would have started
He
in the
would've
league
shined.
then,
That would've
just
been-
a few years earlier, 5 years earlier, he probably would have had a little more success.
Yeah.
But when he came into the league and he came in with LeBron,
Defenses were getting
D-Wade,
a lot
Chris
tougher.
Bosh,
And,
He also
you
made poor
had to be
team
more
decisions.
well-rounded.
Yeah.
You had
Yeah.
to start passing.
Yeah. But it did up his game, though.
It
did
did.
up his game.
He had a couple of chances.
He did have a couple chances. He did stop
He took
LeBron
Denver
a
to
couple of times.
Western
He's a
finals.
volume shooter though, and
Oh
that
yeah.
doesn't
Oh
translate
yeah.
now.
Oh yeah. Oh
Dude,
yeah.
he's not have a good
He should have gone to the
percentage.
Chicago Bulls back in, what was it, 2014? Or
When they were
2015?
making that run with D Rose, yes.
When,
He would've got a ring then.
That would've been-
He would have got a
Knicks,
ring
Oh,
then.
that would have been
He
nasty.
would have
He would've
gotten
got
a
a
ring.
ring
There's
then.
no doubt about that.
Yeah.
That would have been the early
chose-
that would have been the early Ray Allen move that
He chose the
Miami Heat
money.
did.
Yep. There you go.
Chose the money over winning. So
He did.
I don't hate him for it, though.
Money over-
Hey,
No, and you don't.
it's
money
hard
over-
to
you don't
say
know
no
what,
to that amount of zeros.
you don't know what's
Yeah.
going to work out.
'Cause
He did what he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thinking it would work.
Yeah.
It didn't
It-
work.
My
It
thing
did for the
was
money.
that
But he
he
got a lot of money.
he had a brand. That was my thing though. He would have made that money back with his brand.
100% he would have. But
Yeah.
He just didn't bank. I don't think he banked on himself enough.
hindsight's 2020,
I
man.
don't think he banked on himself enough. That was it.
Yeah, but overall, good career for Melo. Solid career, I
Yeah.
think.
It was a solid
I
career.
give
Solid career.
I give Melo top 20. Maybe
Enjoy
pushing
retirement.
near my top 15.
So,
I got him top, I don't know, 1,000.
I mean, he's in there somewhere.
I just like the scoring capability, man. I mean,
I do like that.
It's not the fact that he can play defense. Now he is big enough to play defense. You just have to get him in that mood.
Yeah.
But Buddy can shoot the lights at the
Man.
gym if you let him.
He really does remind me of Luka, though.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think if I had to pick one player who's a modern day Carmelo, I think I pick Luka.
you think so?
Yeah.
I could see it.
Kind
I don't
of
disagree.
I can
not,
see it.
not a lot of effort on the defensive side.
Yeah.
Luka's a
A
better
volume shooter.
Luka's a better facilitator, obviously.
Yeah.
He's not
Yes,
so
he
fucking
is.
ball centric. But if I had
But
to pick
He
somebody,
might be a little ball centric.
he,
I mean,
no, he is.
Okay,
But
okay.
compared to
Okay,
Carmelo,
compare the Melo. Yeah,
Comparing
he's
to Melo.
not.
Luka's the
but-
modern day
He
Carmelo.
Yeah.
is a very good natural pure scorer. Like Luka
Yes.
can score
Yeah.
He
at
will
will
figure
from
out
any,
a way to
any-
get
yes.
the ball through the fucking hoop.
Yes, he
Yeah.
will.
I can
And they
see
were both
that.
very good at that.
Yes.
Very good.
Carmelo's probably a little bit better shooter.
Yeah, I think Carmelo is a better shooter.
Mid-range. Mid-range and long range, I think he's better. Luka's
Okay.
better
That
posting up.
Yeah.
That's
That
a better
12,
post-up
14-foot
game,
range that
obviously.
he had, his little step back.
Lucas.
Yeah. Luka has obviously
Melo.
better vision.
Yeah.
He's a better passer.
Yeah.
But if there's a modern day version, I think it's.
I
it's-
could
yeah,
see that.
for
I could see
sure.
that. That's not a bad comp.
both of them are kind of underwhelming as far as accomplishments.
Yeah.
No MVPs,
For how-
no finals,
how
but
good
we
they
know
are.
they're good.
How
we
good
know how
they
good
are.
they are.
Yeah.
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 I don't want that for Luka, but I could see it happening.
You're not wrong. I can
Yeah.
see it as well. I mean, it's not it. I'm a Mavs fan, so I
Right.
see it almost every time he plays.
They're
so
not like crazy athletic. They just
No.
know how to.
Yeah.
They know exactly where it's supposed to be.
I will
exactly
say
how it's
I'd
supposed to
probably
move.
give the Carmelo probably is a little bit more athletic than
a little
Luka.
bit, yeah.
Crazy to say,
But they're both
yeah.
methodical in a good way.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. For sure.
Definitely has a pace to him when they play.
Yeah.
But from Melo, what about that Nuggets sweep?
Okay.
Jeez, that Nugget sweep. That the
Go
first of
sit down,
their,
Lakers.
the first of
Enjoy
their-
Cancun.
in their history, correct?
Yes. I believe so.
Second time in LeBron's
yeah.
career.
Second time
Getting
in his-
swept.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I think it's the first time.
So
in
it's
the
the
conference
first
finals.
time.
Cool
Yeah.
little stat
First
though.
time he's lost the conference finals in like I don't know ever.
Like 100 years.
You're not
a
wrong.
like
million,
that, yeah.
a jillion years.
Cool little stat for the Denver Nuggets. They have never, in the history of their franchise, they've never swept another team.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is the first one.
They've never swept it at all.
That's an ABA merger.
That's a
Yes.
crazy thing to think about.
Yes.
Given that Melo Nuggets
them.
team and the players they had, and
Yeah.
they went to a couple Western Conference Finals.
Yeah.
And no sweeps through those playoff runs. No sweeps ever. So
Listen,
it's just like
ever.
crazy.
Good for them.
Yeah.
They're a great team.
They are a great team.
They are crazy boring to watch.
Yeah, you ain't lying. It's the
They are
Spurs, baby.
So
Yeah.
It's the
if
Spurs.
Miami, because
They are
come
so
on, Hemi.
boring.
I don't know why Miami couldn't have pulled the sweep.
Jimmy Butler!
Him and
But
Butler.
They are fun to watch because he's a fucking dog.
He is an absolute
You ain't
animal.
lying. Oh my
Jimmy
goodness.
Butler, dog.
Fucking-
But
Bam out of bed, dog.
yeah.
See, if they can
like
beat them
Bam,
tomorrow,
too.
Duncan Robinson.
if Miami can beat the Celtics tomorrow, it's a pretty low ratings wise.
Well, it's
it's
just
going to
gonna
be
be a
low
gentleman's
for
sweep.
the finals.
I don't know about that. Miami's a big market. Denver's not small, but they're boring.
Yeah.
They're like a mid-level market when it comes to
If
basketball.
Denver goes up 2-0, 2-1,
I don't know about that.
I don't think so.
I don't know
I
about
think
that.
they're like a
Up there.
mid-tier
I think
market
Nah.
for basketball.
If they're
Fair.
mid-tier, they are the top of that mid-tier.
That's fine.
If
but
you're
they're-
going to say
I,
that. They
I
are
will,
the
I will
top
give
of
you
When it comes to-
borderline
when you
mid
look-
to high.
yeah,
Yes.
when you look at the
I think they're higher.
the
I
different
think
areas
as
for,
well.
yeah, I mean,
Dude, LeBron went there for a reason.
Yeah.
He could have went anywhere, literally anywhere.
you talking about the Lakers?
No, he went to
This nigga.
Miami, the first choice.
Oh,
The decision.
I was talking about Denver being a mid-tier market for
They
basketball.
are definitely a mid.
That's what I was
mid-tier.
talking
I thought
about.
he was talking about the.
I thought you were talking about Miami.
No, Miami's top tier when it comes to market.
No, but Denver's lower than mid-tier.
I even said
they're
Denver.
low to mid.
Y'all
Yeah,
can
they're
play it
low
back.
to
I even
mid.
said Denver's a mid-tier
Okay,
market
I think
for
they're
basketball. That's why I think
coming.
the
They
ratings
just
are gonna be
need
low.
They are
somebody with
up-and-coming.
some flash, man.
I think for pure basketball fans and for the sport,
They don't need it successful.
this is a great
Yeah.
finals. If Miami can get it done tomorrow,
Yeah.
this is a fantastic finals matchup for basketball.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I love it.
It's good for basketball
100%.
fans. It's not good for fair
So
weather fans.
you're saying that?
Yes. Well,
Break-
that's what I was saying. Like
You're saying that
for
breaking-
actual basketball fans, like this is going to be a wonderful.
Yeah,
matchup.
you're gonna get to see two really they're totally different teams.
Yeah, completely.
So
One's
breaking
fundamentally
the
sound.
tie-
One's just like fuck you. I'm just gonna beat the shit out of you.
breaking the tie didn't interest y'all.
Breaking the tie.
Yeah.
What
The
tie?
Lakers and Celtics. Yeah, I'm
We've
just.
seen y'all win
I'm
enough. Let
just
somebody else do it.
saying.
I'm glad it's Miami.
I am too.
I am too.
I'm just saying it didn't interest you watching the.
Not really.
the
I hate to
team-
say it. No.
One of these teams take the top of the list.
I like Tatum. I want him to, but he's so fucking
I don't.
inconsistent.
Tatum's
You don't know
cannot-
what he's
he
gonna do.
cannot
He's gonna
finish
score
games.
51
The
or
man-
14. You don't know.
I don't know what it is about that fourth quarter. He's allergic to it though.
Yeah.
100%. So was LeBron, but LeBron can blame old age at least. Like I'm fucking tired. I'm
Yeah.
58 years old out here.
Yeah.
Fuck tired. All right. I've been on the road 16 goddamn hours. My boss is breathing down my fucking neck. Give me a break.
Tired, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad.
Too damn bad.
But no, I love it. I love the whole Denver Miami matchup.
Yeah.
I just want to see Hemi Butler get him one.
Yeah, that would be nice.
But I'm not upset.
Michael Jordan
with,
Jr. does deserve one.
Yeah, but whichever team wins, I'm cool with. Like I'm cool with
Yeah.
Joker getting him one. He needs one.
yeah, solidify himself.
He does.
He does need one, and I
Will
just want to see
solidify
Jimmy.
him.
win. Who don't fucking like Jimmy? But you don't like Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy
You a
Butler's gonna
bum-ass
lose his-
bitch.
Michael
That
Jordan
is.
Jr. Yeah,
That is his
I
package.
feel like Jimmy
Michael
Butler's
Jordan
going
is
to lose his
package.
fucking shit if he doesn't win one because he tries
Yeah.
so goddamn
So
hard.
does Jordan claim his long lost son if he does get one?
No, he's
No.
probably got 30 of
It's
them.
not enough.
do you
Yeah, none
mean?
of them are successful.
4 of them are
One-
in the NBA.
One
You know about one of them.
championship. Get out of here.
One.
Yeah, I'm saying he said if Jimmy Butler won, it would only be.
she prefer 1 inch or 6?
Well, if he at least gets one, entertain the.
Yeah, he'd be
Come
like,
on,
you can
Mike.
take her.
I can see it.
You can tickle her pickle a little.
Yeah. Tickle my fancy.
Sorry, children.
I mean, speaking of Miami, I mean, Florida is kind of dominating
What
right now,
the-
Getting that sweep tonight, maybe?
Oh my god.
bro. Florida itself has been
Yeah, are we
Are we
dominating.
going back to back
Ten-
NBA and NHL conference finals sweeps?
Also, just to be, if Miami
Same.
gets
That'd be wild.
Same.
same
Florida,
state.
Florida.
Florida.
If the Avalanche were in it, I'd say this is rigged.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
But-
why is it Miami and Florida?
But
That's
both Florida
crazy.
teams are bottom seed teams in the
Yeah.
playoffs.
Yes, they are.
We're
So,
one of the last.
If Miami pulls it off
seed.
tomorrow, they'll be the first 8 seed, I think they said, ever in the finals.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
in the
I'm
no,
pretty sure that's what they said.
The,
I'm
the
pretty
only
sure that's
time an
correct.
8 has ever beat anytime. So the Golden State Warriors when they had what the fuck is his
Durant?
name? No, Golden
No.
State. No,
They-
before that
they were 1 seeds then.
they were an 8 seed and they beat a 1 seed, but then they lost. the next
Oh, you're
round.
talking about when they had
Baron Davis.
Baron Davis,
Davis,
the beard, the original beard.
I think that's the only time an
I
8
just
seeds
remember
ever.
the
That's the only
finals.
time an 8 seeds ever won a
Beat-
round in the
yeah.
NBA playoffs, I
Yeah.
believe.
Yeah.
So Miami's like unprecedented right now.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah,
even
they're
make sense.
uncharted waters.
Yeah.
And it's awesome. I love it. I
it's-
absolutely love it.
It's
Crazy.
mostly off of will, and they have a great bench.
Yeah.
Because, again, Who doesn't love a pure underdog story?
We're America, baby.
says-
America was under.
says
America
under
was
as a
underdog,
gift.
right?
A true underdog story.
America, true underdog story.
Shit.
Been beating that British ass for 200 years.
Title for Mel Gibson's Patriot movie.
Yeah, you think so?
Patriot, an underdog story.
That was a great fucking movie too. He's just running through the woods, chopping dudes up with a fucking hatchet with his kids. Go ahead, shoot him, Timmy. He's right there. It's fucking 4 years old. The gun's heavier than him. He's like, okay, Pop. Boom. I got me a red coat.
Shoot the ones with the straps on the jacket.
If they talk funny, fucking blast them. I'm gonna run around. I'm gonna chop his cousin up with my fucking axe. It's a great fucking movie.
Interesting fact here. The 1999 Knicks were the first 8 seed in the finals.
So
so there has
the
been.
8 seed has been a
Well,
final.
I did say I wasn't 100% sure.
I was incorrect.
So,
So
the,
this is the second ever if they win.
is your mic on?
Oh wow.
This guy.
So what year was that?
1999.
1999. So
Wow.
I was incorrect. The Knicks as an 8 seed in 1999 made the finals. Thank you,
Yes.
Jonathan.
Yes.
So it was weird. I remember hearing something about the Golden State Warriors being the first to do something. I remember they were 8 seeds. So
Maybe at the time they were the first 8 seed to. Well,
So
no, when
you're
was
saying
Baron
the
Davis?
first 8 seed to get
know,
in?
man.
Are you? But I think you're saying the first to
First 8 seed
sweep
to-
a first 8 seed
They
to
didn't- I don't think
sweep.
they swept them.
I don't think they swept. I think they just won that round.
That's what I thought.
maybe
you
it
were
was just
talking about.
maybe they're saying that it was
Can you
an
look that up
anomaly. It
real
was
quick,
odd.
Jonathan?
That's what I thought
The
you were
first,
talking about.
the first 8th seeding team to win a playoff round in the NBA.
Maybe maybe it was before 99. Maybe Golden State was the
Because
first. team.
when was Baron Davis
I s-
play? He played in the late 80s,
No,
90s, didn't he?
Who,
First
Baron-
8 seed in the NBA to win a playoff round.
You're saying Baron Davis?
Playoff
Win a
round.
playoff round. I
He
remember
played-
Baron Davis being on that
He
team.
played in the early 2000s.
That's what I'm thinking.
Was it
So
early
I remember.
2000s?
I might be
Like-
just misremembering
Hey,
completely.
yeah, it happens. There's a lot of information to
04,
retain. So
04, 06.
Big brain over,
somewhere around
big brain over here. You know what I'm saying? Can't remember everything. Sometimes I get in and it falls out.
So the number 8 Miami Heat. Wait.
That was recent.
Yeah.
That was like yesterday. Extremely recent.
But while they're looking that up, back
They'll
to
become the 6th
Mike,
number 8
Mike,
seed to win.
Mike.
It's on.
Oh.
To win a first round series since the league expanded. So
Okay.
they'll be the sixth one.
that's
So
still
Who's the
impressive as
first?
fuck.
So the Knicks must have been the first then, right? That's what you said? The Knicks was the first team to do that and be an 8 seed to make it to the...
They're the first 8 seed to
Championship
make it to the
finals.
finals. Yes. But yeah, if Florida Panthers can complete the sweep tonight, man, that's Jesus. They beat
Insane.
the best
team
NHL,
in
the best
NHL.
regular season team ever in the history of NHL, and they beat what the number 2 seeded team last round.
The first number 8 seed to win a play.
Miami Nuggets.
The fucking Nuggets. They were the first 8 seed. And now they're a 1 seed going
And
against
they're in
an
their
8
first
seed.
ever championship, right?
It's crazy.
That was the first 8 seed to win a playoff round.
Right. But the Nuggets
94
this
ticket.
year are in their first ever title
Correct.
series.
Yes, yes.
Correct.
They're, okay.
I don't know what
Still
I remember
impressive,
about the
though.
Warriors. Maybe it was just
I mean,
like the best
For 6
first seed
teams
ever.
to only ever do it,
Ooh, the 07 Warriors over the Mavs.
That's the one he's talking. It's 07.
that's
Okay.
I
but
was a
Steph
little
Curry
off. I
was
said
on that
04,
team.
06.
Okay.
11 Grizzlies over Spurs.
That's right with Mike Conley.
So
Yeah.
the Warriors one was probably the most shocking, maybe.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it definitely
Okay.
was. It
That's
definitely
probably
was.
what I
What year
remember.
was
Because
that-
the Warriors
was that
went out and got
Curry's
swept the
rookie
next
year?
series.
Huh?
No.
Was he drafted the year
No,
after?
he wasn't there. He wasn't there
He wasn't
yet.
there yet. Oh, that's way
That was-
before.
I think Monte Ellis was
Well,
still on the team.
07.
then.
I think you're right.
Monte Ellis left the year Curry was drafted because he told the coaches, if you
Not
draft
to
Steph
draft him.
Curry, I'm fucking leaving.
And he left.
And
yeah.
they're like, oh,
Okay.
okay. You want to... Yeah.
Yeah, the 3 greatest first round upsets in NBA playoff history, they relate. Golden State Warriors upset Dallas Mavericks
Yeah.
2007. That's number 1.
That's number one because the
Oh,
the
that's what I
Mavs
remember.
the
Okay.
Mavs were the
I knew there was
team
something.
to win
To-
the championship.
no, yeah, I
that
remember,
year. Like
yeah.
that was like
Yeah.
oh man, the Mavs are gonna fucking win it, man. Who's gonna stop them? Is there anybody that can stop them?
Who didn't love
Warriors
Sean
fucking
Marion's
stop 'em.
goofy ass shot?
X Factor? Come on now. He went to junior college where I grew up. I got to watch
Oh,
him
don't
play
know.
in
I
junior
like Sean
college.
Marion. That shot was one of the ugliest
The
things I've ever
Matrix.
sin my life.
Yeah. Can you grab me one,
pretty sure
And
Jonathan?
that's
hand didn't
including
go
your
over his head.
brother-in-law's baby pictures. So
Ha, Darius is ugly. It's a ugly motherfucker.
You ain't lying. Thank you, Seth. Thank you, Seth.
He still is.
But yeah, man, if the Panthers can complete the sweep tonight,
That'd be
fucking
crazy.
awesome.
Good for
Fucking awesome.
them.
And the
Look,
fucking Stars are about to get swept.
I'm sorry, buddy. I know.
I know.
I know. It's
I'm
like
about to go cut my,
typical
I'm about to
Dallas
go
fucking
cut my
fashion.
wrist.
It's typical Dallas fashion, man.
I'm gonna go sideways. That
Yeah.
way. That way I can.
Because they play tomorrow.
You go across the street, not down the road.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because them and Miami both play tomorrow, I believe.
Tips for you kids.
Right. This is gonna be so hectic. And then Jamie Benn got suspended for 2 fucking games. That's
Yep.
not gonna fucking help.
That does not help in any way.
And then fucking one of the other
He was
guys.
only going to play one, so.
Huh?
Tim, what was your finals prediction last
This
week?
fucking guy.
You said Vegas and Florida, right?
I believe I did.
I think you did.
He was just guessing.
I wanted the 2 teams who'd never won one.
Yeah.
No, and I love that.
And
I don't remember if I said Florida or Canes, but I feel
want
like
to
I
see the
said
Stars.
Knights.
I want to see the
Yeah.
Stars
Knights,
go. And I want to
Panthers.
see the Stars win. But just as a sports fan, I love seeing
It's good for
never
the
before
it's
winners
good for
play.
hockey.
Yes, it is.
It's good
It
for
is.
hockey. It's going to get more people involved.
A lot of people involved. More
Because
people
either
watch
team
now
that
than
wins has
later.
never gotten one before, and that's just fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Right.
It's so cool. First time winners.
You wish they could both win it.
Yeah.
When something like that happens, yeah.
Especially with how awesome Florida's been playing this whole playoff series, or this whole playoffs in general. Like, it's been insane.
Yeah.
I remember I picked the Knights to win it. I think
Fuck.
they
You
have.
said the Knights in 5, if I remember correctly.
They're fucking solid. They're deep. That's
They
really
are.
that's
the
really
their
the big
biggest-
issue.
That's their biggest advantage.
That's the
Is that
100%.
every line is good on the Vegas Knights. And you know what? You know what
Solid
hurts even
rotation
more?
no matter what.
Watching those games, literally, it's the same thing the Kraken did to the Stars. Whenever they did their line changes, that's when they attacked. Every time. They knew when the Stars line changed, they were slow. So when
They
they
had 'em
did
beat.
that,
They
they
did,
had them beat
yeah.
every time. That's the reason why they kept
So does
losing.
that just come from watching a lot of film?
Yes.
That's what that is,
Yes.
right?
They know exactly
Yes.
when to attack.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
They-
that's what's been killing the Stars.
They put fresh bodies in there at the exact time
Yep.
they should.
Man, my boss went to the game last night, too.
Oh, bro, he's probably one of the ones throwing the shit on the damn ice. Assholes. Hey, don't do that
Don't do
shit
that.
ever
Don't
again.
do
Threw it
that.
on the
Don't
ice.
do that shit
Don't
ever
do that.
again.
Like the players already are
Yeah, don't,
upset.
Yeah.
don't act like Philadelphia.
You already
Dallas.
seen
Come on.
Jamie Benn go out there and give his emotions out there on the ice. There ain't no reason for us to be doing that.
Oh, did something happen? Did he get reprimanded?
He had a hearing today. It was just to go over the cross check he had in the game.
What was
He
what
was
the
a
whole
little
incident?
upset.
Oh, he's very upset.
What was,
Say
the,
again?
what was the whole incident that
It was
caused him
it was
to
a
get-
high cross check. He literally ran across the ice,
pretty bad.
singled that dude out, leveled him.
Oh, so
and
he beeline
oh,
and
yeah,
he,
yeah,
like
yeah.
it was
Stick-
complete deliberate.
stick
It wasn't
was
like
high, he
he's going for the
delivered him-
puck and they hit
delivered
each
him
other
to the
wall.
ground.
I forgot about the hockey
Yeah.
game.
He said,
did-
"You, I'm about to fuck
Yeah,
your shit
yeah.
up." And
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Totally
got you.
blindsided, buddy.
Yep,
I love those hits though.
not good at all.
Not too good.
I mean,
I still love
Yeah,
Jamie
poor
Benn.
judgment, but-
I get why he did it, but man, that's not
Yeah,
that's not it.
It's not a professional act.
That's not
man.
it.
no, it's not. It's not.
If you had a problem with Buddy, you could have pulled him to the side and
Yeah, but
did
you
the
love
trade
to
and
see
punch
it.
and
Yeah.
shit where they grab each
Yeah.
other's collar and like, let's just punch each other until a
Yeah,
tooth falls out.
I'd much rather him do that than what he did.
That's kind
That
of
got him 5 minutes in the game, and then it ejected him.
You could fuck somebody up,
Yeah,
and they're all out there just trying to make a living.
and that
Follow
hurts
their
the team
passion.
because
Oh no, yeah.
when he
absolutely.
it's
sits when he
twofold.
sits those 5 minutes, he has to sit out. So he has to sit that 5 minutes out before he's ejected. They don't just eject him off the ice. You have to.
So it's not like you're ejected
So it-
immediately. Now you got to sit there
and watch the team
and
get
watch
them
it.
goals scored on them, and then you have
Yep.
to skate off the ice.
Because he can't, there can't substitute.
Nope, because
No.
he's in the penalty.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Wow.
Absolutely tragic.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I was pulling for him, man. I will say we do look nice. We do have some holes we need to fix. We do need to fix our.
But it's a
our
promising
line.
team.
But
It's
yes,
a
it is.
promising
And our
team.
team is young. Our
Yeah.
team is young.
I was gonna say you have something to build on. You're
Yes, yes.
not, not one of these
100%.
teams where it's like this is our window, it's closing.
I think
Ottinger
we
has
did-
been a fantastic
Yeah.
replacement at goalie. He's had his ups and downs through the playoffs.
Yeah, but that's
But he's
that's
only gonna
not
get
him.
better. But he's
That's
only gonna
not
get
on
better.
him. That's not on him.
Right.
I don't. Whatever happened in these playoffs, I do not put on Ottinger. Ottinger
Dude, he's
has
like 24.
23.
He's very young.
He's
very young.
got time.
He
Yeah, that's what I'm
has,
saying. He's only
he
gonna get
has
better.
done everything
Too, so.
humanly possible to do whatever he can. The problem is that he has no defenseman that can knock the fucking puck away from the damn net, so that way we don't have to worry about them
Yeah.
guys getting them second shots. What you
yes,
got?
yes, down in front with the question.
Real hockey fans
Yes.
will like him.
Yes.
Fair weather hockey fans will say
Will
he was
say
a
he's
problem.
ass, yes.
Just because, he gave up goals.
Yeah.
Why? How?
Yeah.
What happened?
How
what was the
were those
situation?
goals
I
scored?
feel
Exactly.
like I heard this argument.
Oh, did you?
Did you? Did
Sunday.
you? Did you? I don't remember how it went.
100% agree. Like, dude, if you watch the fucking game, if you know what's
you'll
going
understand.
on.
Yeah, you don't watch the game.
Just because you're a goalie doesn't mean you're gonna. I'm
Yeah.
gonna save all the goals. If I give up one, I'm a fucking
Doesn't work
idiot. I'm a
that way.
loser.
Yeah.
That is not how it works. It's no different from a pitcher.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't strike everybody out. Sometimes
No.
you gotta throw somewhere where they're gonna hit a
Yep.
grounder. And
Yep.
if it goes through shortstop's legs, is that your fucking fault?
Nope.
Oh, he hit the ball. It's his fault. You should have struck him out. Well, goddamn, I wish I could strike out every fucking batter. But
Also,
nobody's
wish my
in the game with
shortstop could
28
throw the fucking
strikeouts.
ball.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
in the
I
game
got
with
you.
27 strikeouts. Go
Bro,
fuck yourself.
That
Yeah.
shit had me heated because it makes
Oh, yeah,
me
I was
upset.
sitting next to you.
How many shots on the goal they have a game? Like fucking 40?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, you better not let one by.
And he probably had like an 80 probably over an 80%
Yeah.
Saving rate.
Dude.
It's impressive.
Yeah.
It's very impressive.
And you got three of their players right by the goal. They're all passing
Yeah.
between each other. Oh,
If you ever look at a goal, if
shut
you
up.
ever look at one of those goals, half the time Ottinger is either blocked by his own man or his own man is preventing him from making a play.
or they have numbers, and it's
Yeah.
like, dude, I'm trying to watch three fucking people, and they're
And
just
the numbers come in when it's the line change.
Yeah,
so
right.
they're deliberately using that on you every time, and that's where
smart
that
on
comes
them.
from. And you can't put that on Ottinger. You just put your star player in the worst situation possible, probably on the ice.
This is awesome.
Yeah,
I like it.
and it makes it look like we're all mad at you.
yeah. This fucking guy.
Fair
It's
point.
amazing. Accurate.
I like that.
Accurate.
Well, what the fuck did you say?
But yes, I have some hopes for this team in the
Yeah,
in the future.
absolutely.
They definitely have a
Absolutely.
bright future. We need to get rid of Sagan. I'm sorry, Sagan. We need to get rid of you. And we need to try to get whatever we can for you because
All good things come to an end.
Yeah. You ran your course, my guy.
You ran your course. It's time to move on.
I thought you could get one last little magical run in you and be done, but not quite. It's tough, but maybe a change of scenery will help him a little bit. Maybe get a couple more years out of him.
Yeah.
But speaking of how hard it is to be a goalie, what sport do you think is hard?
there.
What,
You gotta stand there and block the shots. It's not that hard. If puck comes, you just don't let it go in. That's not that hard.
I'm down, Daddy John.
You just gotta be big and just not let it go through. They're gonna try to score. You just don't let them.
What sport do you think
That's
is
so
the
fucking small.
hardest thing to master?
I got an answer, but I want to go last.
You want to go last?
I want to hear you guys' takes. What
Mine were
sport?
weird.
Yeah, I feel like mine's gonna be a little but go ahead, Nick. I
Mine
want to
were
hear your
weird.
opinion.
Yours were weird. Do you have like a tie, or you have certain ones you want to highlight, or you just got one?
Well, I have a question
Let's go.
before we
Okay.
jump
Answer
into
your
this.
question.
Because for combat sports, can you lump
Group
it
'em all
into just
together?
combat sports or
No.
Is UFC
No,
different
they're
than
separate
boxing?
sports. They are separate sports.
All right.
One can't do the other, and vice versa.
Okay. No, that's
I agree with
that's
that. I
So-
agree with that.
But I get where you're going because
You,
that
you
was.
see what I'm saying?
that-
I just
I know
wanted
what you're about to say.
I wanted to make
Yeah,
it clear.
yeah,
that's
yeah.
all.
Yes.
I got you. I
Yeah.
got you.
But yeah,
For
if,
sure.
if it's got a separate name and a separate athletes, it absolutely has to be its own thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Okay, so
What do you got, Nick?
I guess the one I'll go with, I'll say hockey.
Okay.
I'll say
State your
hockey.
case.
Because just imagine trying to propel yourself forward on thin blades while simultaneously trying to hit a round squarish puck into a goal.
Squarish.
I mean, it's if it's on the ice, it's kind of squarish.
Okay. Continue.
But
Continue.
that's
Okay.
that. I just think that having to be able to use all these different moving parts will just be extremely difficult while on ice.
Okay.
The 2022
For
results
what? What are you talking about?
Sports Versa, they did a poll.
Okay.
Which
okay.
sport
All
is
right.
harder to
Okay,
master?
I got
Okay.
you. I got you. Two master.
Two master. Okay. What
Okay.
you got, Spency?
Mixed martial arts.
MMA.
Specifically
UFC?
Well, UFC is mixed martial
I was
arts.
gonna say UFC. Okay.
Well,
You're saying UFC.
Mixed-
You want a company? Because with mixed, when I say mixed martial arts, yes, I'm referring to like UFC, but you have UFC. Bellator is also a professional.
yeah,
They are, but
they are. But
Where
they're
are the
not
best
as-
fighters?
I'm saying mixed martial arts because that is the sport.
technically
That
you're
is-
correct.
Yes.
So because it's so technical.
Not all
It is-
rectangles are squares, but all squares are
Exactly.
rectangles.
Exactly. It's just my
They're all
squarish
quadrilaterals.
puck. My squarish puck. It's the same
Yeah.
thing.
I'd love to see a square
Round
puck, by the way.
You haven't seen one?
No.
I got you.
I think because it's so technical. It is so precise and is so technical.
Correct.
And these dudes that are standing in that octagon when we watch them on Saturdays, they have those are some of the most badass human beings on planet Earth. Like they have mastered something that takes people not even. I mean, they go through their whole lifetime trying to become third-degree black belts in jiu-jitsu or third-degree black belts in this,
Okay.
and
I got
they
you.
can't do it. And
got
these
you.
dudes are doing it at such a fast-paced rate.
Well, you don't have to
And-
be a black belt to be MMA fighter. Though.
No, but
you can
No,
stop.
you don't.
But I'm saying to master, like that is peak mat. Like that is
Okay.
a lot of these
I get what you're
fighters
saying,
are,
but I mean, not all 12th degree black belts are UFC champions.
I'm not talking about winning a championship. I'm talking about just the sport in general.
I mean, but winning the champion and holding
He
the belt
kinda has
is
a
the
point,
mastery
though.
of it.
It kind of has a point. The sport
how do you
is
know? How do you know you're the best at it if you're not holding the belt?
the sport is mixed martial arts. You can be a mixed martial artist without being in the
I
UFC.
just think, well, the reason I asked that question a while ago is because I think combat sports in general is the hardest thing to master.
I think you had to kind of say UFC though. Now,
But
I'm thinking
I
about
think
it.
mixed martial arts to me is one of it's
It
not
is,
the-
but,
I get
you
what
can
you're
master,
saying.
you can master mixed martial arts, and nobody even knows who you are or what you accomplished, because you don't have to be in the UFC to be a master of mixed martial arts.
Yeah.
Correct. So should it be mixed martial artists?
So
in the
are we
UFC?
just saying professional fighters or professional athletes?
I think you'd have to say in this case a champion of the UFC, because that's the elite of the elite showcased in that spectrum.
Yeah.
Because you could be a mixed martial artist and be very good technically, and never even actually get in a
I mean,
professional
you
fight.
get guys like
Right.
I'm going to use Joe Rogan as an example.
Yeah.
Who is renowned as one
is
of the
a mixed
world's
martial
greatest mixed martial artists who's never competed
So
professionally.
True.
what
So how do you
division
quantify how
would-
good he is if he's never actually accomplished anything that we
I
understand?
mean, he's won world tournaments. World
Okay.
tournaments.
Andrew Tate, same situation.
Andrew Tate is
He's won world
a
tournaments.
world
champion
renowned
kickboxer.
kickboxer.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. I'm just saying I think martial arts and mixed martial arts in general is, to me, in my opinion, I think is
I don't think there's a wrong answer.
I mean, I don't think there's a wrong answer either,
Yeah.
because, yeah. But
I got you, though. I got you. But that's what I was just wanting to ask. 'cause
No,
that-
yeah,
that's
for
just
sure.
where-
I think it's fair.
That was my
question. It's a fair
explained
question.
That was my
explained
number
it.
2.
That's where my thought
Yeah.
was.
That was
Okay.
my number 2, and hockey was my number
Hockey.
3. I said golf.
Golf?
Yes.
See, golf was on mine. Golf was my number 3.
had it at my
I know
number two.
people who spent
But-
a ton of money, got lessons, practiced, played the shit out of golf, and they're still not even close to
Not
what a
even remotely
professional
close to
golfer
being
would
good.
be.
I get
Yeah.
that.
And nobody who's in professional golf
Yeah.
is a natural.
Yeah.
Some people are slightly natural, but you'll never be like, oh, yeah, I just played a couple times and I started playing on the PGA
Yeah.
Tour. Like, how much do you play? Like, I play 3 fucking rounds a day, and I've been playing it since I was 4, and now I'm 30, and I'm just now
And I got a
okay.
handicap of 89.
Yeah, I'm just now decent.
Dude, and how precise they are at putting those tiny
Yeah.
little.
Yeah.
I mean, it is insane.
I mean, and
it is
the biggest
wildly
the
insane.
biggest factor of golf is Mother Nature. Mother Nature is the biggest proprietor of golf.
I would say, I think that's number 2.
For what?
I think number 1, it's mental.
The
If a
mental-
golfer's in a fucking slump, good
I mean, the
fucking
yips.
luck.
The yips kill anybody, though.
golf is- I think it's worse than golf.
It is because every shot counts.
Yeah.
Even the little tap counts. I mean,
And then it fucks up, and it could just landslide.
roll. I mean, yeah.
You could be up fucking 2 strokes,
But I mean,
and you're
look
on the
at-
18th green, and you just fuck up, and you just
Look
implode.
at Brett, maybe Maher. Buddy couldn't fucking kick an extra point to save his life.
That's true.
He could make a field goal,
That's
but
true.
he couldn't kick an extra
Oh,
point
hey.
to save his life.
That's very true.
Oh, okay, extra point. Okay, you
Yeah.
emphasized extra point. My bad. I was like, beyond the 45, he's fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if we need him deep, he's got it.
Right.
But we can't get that close. We get close. We get too close, he might
30 yards and in.
He might miss it.
And here's the
It
thing.
used to be automatic.
golf,
Not no more.
Somebody who's
But-
considered a great at golf, rarely there's no way they're going to win or even be close to the top to every tournament. Like the guy who's the #1 rated golfer in the world right now.
Yeah.
He's won, I think, 4 events out of like 60.
Yeah.
Tiger Woods, man. Tiger wins. We all
Tiger
know.
Woods was
Woods, y'all.
he was highest
An
peak for
anomaly.
sure. And he won. He only one time did he win all the majors in 1 year, and that's only been done like twice. And golf's been
That's
played for
why
like
he's the
400 fucking
GOAT.
years.
Yeah, I mean, it's
And he
No.
played how many
Well,
events, and you just happen to
played a
win
lot.
the biggest ones, and you're considered the best. So it's kind of like because I consider baseball too.
Because how many do you,
Yeah.
how many
I can
how many
failing
golfers
golfers
3
do you-
times out of 10 is considered good.
Yeah.
In
How many
baseball.
golfers do you have that play in the Masters and play in these other big, like 40 or 50?
I mean, all of them
right?
try
Well,
to
there's
make
a
the
lot.
cut.
There's a lot of them that try to make.
I know you
the
got to
cut.
qualify
like I
for
said.
them, but like,
I mean, you get. I think what is it like 85 or no 120 that make the first cut, and then it's.
I
cut
think it depends on
down.
the event too, but I believe it's. I thought it was 100, but I could
Is
be
it
wrong.
100? I can't remember how.
I
much
don't. I'm a casual.
As
fan.
somebody,
Yeah, yeah.
As somebody who
I'm just
actually used to
saying,
play a
you know,
lot of golf,
I never
and
played
I
that
didn't.
much.
The
I was
best,
decent, though. I
the
was
best
actually
I got,
decent.
I was consistent in the 80s,
I,
and I played every
golf
fucking day.
one time, and it was when I was stationed in Hawaii. We got super fucked up, raced the golf carts, and got banned for life from the course. So
Great golf experience.
Hell yeah.
it was fantastic.
Did you even swing a club?
Right.
I made it to hole 3 before I.
Damn. But he didn't even start the call. He didn't start the course.
Fucking cart's still cold. God dang.
Their biggest mistake. Their,
Outta here.
He ain't even seen his first par 5 yet.
The country club's biggest mistake is they allowed BYOB. Y'all fucked
Oh,
up.
that's
bad.
why.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you're even more fucked up if it's one of the nicer courses.
Yeah.
You go to hole 9. There's a
A
fucking
fucking mini bar approach.
yes, a
Sit
cart
there.
girl. She's coming around. She's like,
Hi, what y'all need? You want like 12
that
old
shit was-
fashions? If you want them by me, you want to take one with you. I get you a Snickers too if you need it.
You want a sandwich and like 12 shots of Jaeger?
But yeah, Marcos, I know you had that list pulled up. What?
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Let me hear your. What was your number 2? Because I don't think we said our number. We all said
Golf was my number
oh,
2.
okay.
So golf was your 2.
I said golf. I said UFC, but mixed martial arts. And then I said hockey. And then I said baseball.
Yeah.
Okay. Mine was hockey, Formula One,
Ooh,
golf.
interesting. Formula One. I didn't think about that. You're right too.
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever read into like the type of training those dudes have to do.
Yeah,
It is insane.
Everybody thinks they just sit in a car
Yeah,
and drive
no,
around.
no,
No, they have
no,
some
no,
intense
not that.
fucking
Yeah,
the
training.
G-force training that they go through for that shit
Bro,
is
'cause they be moving. They
crazy.
over 200 miles an hour when they race them Formula Ones.
What's the minute marker?
It is crazy.
Minute marker.
Timestamp?
We're good.
Okay, I'll wait 8 minutes so I can break my record.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Here we go.
Okay.
It's already
So
started.
what
Well,
was
I had one, and then I'm
what was
halfway
his
through this
voted
one. So.
list?
see.
What was the top 3?
So can you get closer to the mic?
Yeah.
yeah, just kind of.
Thank you.
Okay, we got Marcos telling us what the poll in 2022 was.
We got Marcos
For the-
Plata Plata.
All right, so I have 2 lists. Do you want? Wait, come over here.
Say what the lists are.
sorry,
Say what you mean, mean what you say.
Yeah. Say what you chest.
Say what you chest.
Oh shit, my ass in your face. All right, so first list is going to be the hardest sport to play in.
Okay.
Not master. This is just a play in.
Okay.
First,
Top three only.
top three.
Just top 3.
First, boxing.
Okay.
Okay.
Second, American football.
Okay, I agree.
And third, MMA.
Okay. I
And
can.
those are just to play in.
Yeah.
Now,
Okay.
do you want,
Okay,
do
I
you want
got you.
top 3 or top 5 on to master?
Do 5.
Do
5.
time. Do 5 for the master.
All right, first is boxing again.
Wow. Okay.
Second,
interesting.
golf.
Okay.
Third, nobody got with soccer.
They don't even use their fucking arms.
Yeah, I know. I haven't got that much top 5.
Fourth is tennis.
Tennis is a
I
good one
thought
too.
tennis. I
Whack.
thought tennis. Tennis
But
was so
then
hard.
Tennis is
fifth
interesting.
is basketball.
Interesting. Baseball's not on there. Baseball's fucking hard.
You want to know what's before
Hey,
baseball?
who made this list?
If it says ESPN, it's
This is like pulling sources out of everywhere.
Okay.
Putting it in one.
Chat GPT.
Gymnastics, water polo, and hockey were above.
Water polo? Yo, whoever made this
I'm
list,
not gonna break my
you're a
record.
fucking you're a bum.
Do you know how hard water polo is?
You put on some swimming trunkies and you jump in a 3-foot pool and you slap a ball.
Sport to me, so I get it though. But it's just a sport to master.
I mean, it's in the Olympics.
It's the sport.
It's in the Olympics. It's gotta be
Yeah.
something.
You gotta
He can swim for 2 hours. Let's see.
You turn it back on.
Yeah, you turn the fan back on.
Yeah.
We are going to invest in
Right.
Ooh. The midsummer episode's going to be a little sweaty in her.
Just a bit. Just a bit.
We'll get it figured out, though.
You ain't lying.
We'll just have Marcos fan us.
They have those little fans on Amazon.
Ooh, yeah, get him right here.
Little personal fan.
Not even, like where you can't.
We just get the. We won't need it if we just get an AC unit. It won't be needed. I mean, this
Miss
is
Hill
cooling
let
us
cut a
off
fucking
enough.
hole?
Huh?
When Miss Hill let us cut a fucking hole
So-
in the window unit.
So my thought was that we have the roll around AC unit. Just cut a hole in the door for the exhaust port to go onto that. Just plug the exhaust port out the door and let it blow in.
Yeah, it'd be a smaller hole than cutting one for
Yes,
a window
exactly,
unit. Yeah.
exactly.
It is hot.
Plus, you can always patch up the little
Yeah,
hole right
exactly,
there. Yeah.
exactly.
Or we could just build a studio in a cooler environment. Like, I don't know. we just-
Yeah, if
Move
anybody
states.
wants to donate to
If anybody
the
wants to
podcast,
sponsor us and
Yes.
just pay for our moves.
We will move to Colorado if you want to sponsor
Well,
us.
Yep.
But only Colorado.
Or wherever certain substances are legal.
Yes.
And by substances, I mean meth.
Shrooms.
But since
Oh.
we were discussing hardest
Whoops.
since we
Going
were
a little hard?
discussing hardest things
Going
to
hard.
do, and I know Tim has a very
What is this?
since we were discussing hardest things to do,
what's hard?
let's talk about
Pause.
for football for NFL. What position is harder, cornerback or quarterback? Not what position is more important. What position is harder to play?
Okay.
Quarterback or cornerback?
But I want to hear your argument.
No.
first.
Well, let me
No.
Well, hold
Let
on.
me hear
Tim,
your answer.
you always wait till I want to hear you.
I want to hear your statement and your case first.
So your answer is obviously
Quarterback.
quarterback,
cornerback.
cornerback,
Cornerback.
cornerback.
Okay. Let's hear
I think
your case.
quarterback is the most important position.
Agreed.
Yes.
Aligned.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Give me your case why cornerback is harder than quarterback.
You almost have to be superhuman to be a great cornerback.
You have to cover the greatest athletes on the field.
Correct. You do.
Who already know what they're going to do.
Correct. They do.
Yes.
Your adjustment
Is that it?
times have to be milliseconds.
Is that it? Oh, adjustment times have to be milliseconds. Interesting. Continue.
I think mentally, physically, I think it is the hardest position to play on the field in football.
I think so as well
But why?
because
Give me more.
Because
give me some more reasons.
in the sense
I'm
of
not disagreeing that it's hard.
in the sense
I
of
think it's the
playing,
second hardest.
playing a playing the cornerback position, you would potentially have to guard multiple players in one route depending on what defense you are
Potentially,
running.
you could. You're correct.
You're
So-
also
You're
depending
correct.
on the
So
play.
more
you're going-
often than not, that it happens 50% of the time. You either cover somebody straight up, and if you are the best at that position, you are going best versus best.
And
And
a lot-
even then, a defensive back still isn't going to be the best player, but it is harder to play that position than it is any other position on the field. My thought
So-
is think of. Oh, here, go ahead. Let me hear what you
No,
got.
I don't want to interrupt you. My bad. Go on.
So my thought is think of it like this. This is my train of thought with it.
Okay.
Deion Sanders, the greatest cornerback probably there was. You're gonna tell me there was somebody
He's top
better.
5.
He's top 5.
He's top
A
5.
straight up cornerback.
Wait,
Straight
that's
up
a conversation.
cornerback. I'm talking
about straight
That's a
up football
conversation
player,
for
maybe.
another time.
Corner-
We
just
can get
straight
into
up
that
cornerback.
later.
Well,
I'd
I'm
say,
just so in the sense of what I'm trying to say is he played the cornerback position. He was trying to cover Jerry Rice. He couldn't even stop him.
No, you can't.
Regardless,
That's part of the
regardless-
position.
Regardless of that, but
Right.
it is tougher to stop somebody that knows what they're doing than it is to tell that guy, "Hey, go run this." Boom, you're done.
Okay.
But I think a lot of times your corners are some of the smallest guys on the field going up against some of the bigger
Typically,
guys.
they can be.
Right, I know
But
now.
I will say the
nowadays,
cornerback position is getting bigger,
Nowadays,
but they have been
nowadays
small.
we're
They have
seeing
been
them a lot
small.
more bigger. You're seeing guys that are
Interesting.
6'2", 6'3", 6'4".
Can I pose a question real quick?
Yes.
Yes.
Why are they, on average, small, even though teams know that wide receivers are going to be taller, they're going to be a little bit, especially nowadays, they could be like DK Metcalf. How come cornerbacks are still typically smaller?
I actually don't
And
know.
how do they
Their change of direction.
Okay.
They got better foot speed. They can move around more. They
Okay.
get too big. They won't be able to
Okay.
stop. They won't be able to cut. They won't be able to do all that.
Okay.
So as the generations go on, the position is getting bigger.
True.
So now these players are able to now keep up with these.
And you got these corners. They're having to
receivers.
sometimes. Most of the time, they're going to cover a wide receiver.
Yeah.
But depending on the play that's being ran, they're going to cover a tight end. That's going to be
Somebody
twice
that-
their size.
twice
They
their
could. They could. Yeah. Sometimes they
you're
have to.
gonna
yeah.
have to tackle a running back. You're gonna have to go up against blockers of like left tackles, other tight ends. Sometimes guards that are pulling that are 2-3 times your size. I think the mental fortitude that comes with playing corner is a little more than a quarterback.
I could see us possibly agreeing on a portion of what you're saying,
and
but
I
not
think
a total.
I think
And I'll
they
explain why.
have
Okay.
to be. They have to be the best athletes on the field. You have to be
Yes.
to
Okay.
be good at that position.
Best athlete
Yes.
also doesn't mean hardest position either, right?
No, but the reason you're the best athlete on the field is because that is the hardest position to play. If anybody could play
I
that
also think-
position, then you would fucking throw somebody
Your
right there.
intellect
But if
level
you,
to play
you
that-
have to have the best player. If you're going to say you have to have your ace at cornerback because they have to be willing enough to stop the person in front of them and do whatever it takes to stop whatever human being is coming near them.
But I also think cornerback, you have to have one of the top highest football like IQs to play that
Yeah.
position. It
I don't
requires
think so.
high
I mean, you
intellect.
don't
I
need
don't
the
think so at all.
highest one, but it is
I don't
better.
think so at all.
It's
High
better.
intellect.
It's
I don't think you
better
have to
for
have a high
to
IQ at all.
have it. It's better for you to have it that way.
I don't think you have
can-
to have a high IQ at all to play cornerback.
But
I think
you have to be the most. You have to be extremely athletic.
No, because you have to have that IQ to be able to recognize plays. The better you can recognize plays, the easier the game becomes.
Correct. Middle linebacker and quarterback have to have a higher IQ than cornerback.
I can see that.
I
do.
I can see that.
I didn't say the highest. I said one of the highest.
No, somebody said the highest.
I said one of the highest IQs to play that position.
Third or fourth. And they're not the most athletic on the field. Wide receiver is, obviously, because that's who they're guarding. So they're second highest.
I think most athletic.
Because you can't cover somebody who's that athletic
Yeah.
and that big and that strong and that fast for that long. Eventually, you will lose because you're
Eventually, yeah.
shadowing somebody who's it's going to
That
be
much
harder.
bigger than
Yeah.
you.
And whatever,
Yeah.
even if they're
I
not,
also think these
even
are
if you're
things
bigger
that
than
make
them,
that position so
you
hard
are
to
guessing
play.
what they're going to do, and
Yeah.
you have to mimic them and be close enough
Yeah.
to them
Yeah.
to make them unsuccessful.
So they're the number 2 position. They're so you're saying wide receiver 1, cornerback 2.
as far as athleticism,
yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
agreed. I'm aligned there for sure.
Okay.
Where I think I could agree with y'all is the number 1 cornerback. And that kind of goes into my argument against it.
Okay.
Cornerback to me can't be the toughest position because how many cornerbacks can be on the field at once in a given play?
Three.
No, you can have more, you can have 5.
I would say 34.
So how can that be the toughest position if there's 5 dudes playing the same thing at the same time?
You say the same thing for wide receiver. Why are there so many wide receivers now?
My argument's not wide receiver. Agreed. There's
No,
5
he already
cornerbacks on the
said
field at the same
his
time.
answer is quarterback.
And
so.
if you struggle as a cornerback and maybe you miss an assignment, you don't read it right, is there somebody behind you that plays another defensive back position that could possibly make
Depending
up for
on
it?
what you're playing, yeah.
Safety, right? If you make a
Supposed to
bad
be.
throw as a quarterback, who's got your back?
nobody.
Nobody.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
And here's the thing about quarterback too. Okay.
But
So
you don't
here's
always
think
need them to
think about
catch
the
it, though.
quarterback's process. Okay, so
yeah.
I'll go cornerback process. You already know where you're supposed to be and what defense you're in, right?
Yeah.
The middle linebacker most likely is the quarterback of the defense. He's going to tell you, all right, we're in zone nickel, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
You know if you're playing man, you know if you're playing zone.
Yeah.
So there's some cases you might not even have to play man to man. You just stand
Yeah.
in a circle. If somebody comes over here, I'll guard
Yeah.
him. And if he leaves my circle, not my responsibility anymore. Does the quarterback have that option where it's not my responsibility? No. He has
Yeah.
a responsibility. No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No, he does not.
Hands the ball off.
He has exactly.
no
He has to touch the ball
responsibility.
every single play. He has a responsibility of at least giving it to somebody else. Cornerback does not have that option. They might have an
It's
option
not a
where
very
like,
hard
oh
thing
shit,
to do.
it's a run game. He's on the opposite side of the field.
But you could.
Do I have to
you
do
could-
anything? Nope,
you
I
could
don't.
completely eliminate the quarterback position and just snap it straight to the running back.
Okay, fair enough. You're right. You could. Okay. Second thing, how many times does a quarterback not have to be the spotlight in the game? Whenever it's on offense, how many times is it off of him? Never. It's the entire time the offense has the ball. He is the spotlight. He's the facilitator.
Yes.
My second thing, you have the call from the coach. You're getting the call in your helmet, right?
Yeah.
You have to tell everybody the plays. You have to tell them what to do. You line up. You have to read the entire defense.
Yeah.
You have to anticipate what they're going to do.
Yeah.
And then you have to sometimes readjust, call an audible. You have to have something in your back pocket.
Yeah.
You have to know exactly what you're going to have to do.
Yeah.
Then as soon as the ball is snapped, then you're going to have to exactly know what everybody on the defense is going to do,
Yeah.
where your guys are supposed to be, and then make a decision. And here's the thing. This is how fast you got to do it. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, throw the ball. That's how fast you have to make a decision based on where your guys have to be, where the defense is going to be, and then make the right decision and then make the right play.
Yeah.
You know what, Tim?
And thank God that your guys are fast enough where all you
think I
have to
can
do is
admit when
keep
I'm
that
wrong.
mental clock in there and fucking throw the ball.
I think I can
Yeah,
admit when
mental
I'm wrong. I
clock.
think
You
that
have
is a
3
very
seconds
compelling
to
argument. I
analyze
can't even argue.
all that.
I can't agree with it.
I
I just feel that
I
in
can
the
admit when
sense
I'm wrong,
you
Tim.
have that time to be able
it to you,
to do all that. In the sense
you also have to
don't-
worry about defensive ends coming off the edge at the same time.
And are these guys?
I
And
think-
is this a blitz or is it a fake?
No, yeah,
Are they going to
I-
back into coverage? I don't know, and I have to adjust as soon as they do that. And is this cornerback going to fucking blitz me, or is he actually? Are they man? Are they in zone? Is it a fake?
Yeah.
Are they actually looking like they're in man, but they're actually in zone? And is this guy going to have to adjust to a hot route? Am I going to have to do an audible? What am I going to do the next play?
But most quarterbacks don't have to do that. You're speaking
All
of
of
a
them have to
very,
do that.
You're speaking of a very few that have.
All
the
of them have to
capability
do
of
that.
doing
You're talking about a very few who are good at it. All of them have to do that.
No, I
All of them
have
have
to do
to
that.
do it.
I feel
There's
all
a
of,
handful
all
that
of
are
them
very
have the
good.
capability to do it, but
Not
I
all of them
don't
have the
feel
capability to
all
do
of
it
them-
well.
All of them can do it, in the sense of
Well?
like we'll say Marcus Mariota last year. Marcus Mariota would probably check out of 3 of the 70 plays they ran that game. He probably checked out of 3 of them.
Maybe.
So I'm not saying that that's going to be
Okay.
tougher than the cornerbacks having to go out there and cover Stephon Diggs,
Okay.
DK Metcalf.
If the team has a bad game, how often do they immediately ask the cornerback how it went and what they can do to be better?
Well,
Facts.
Who has to answer for the whole team?
Well, that's just because the quarterback has been just
That's part of it.
platformed to just
That-
this high
they've been
elite
platformed?
thing. So I mean,
And undeservedly,
But I mean-
undeservedly, they've been platformed. Who has to answer after every game, no matter what happened?
the captain.
Who's usually the captain, the quarterback,
And why is that?
because it's the most difficult position to play.
I guess. I
you got-
feel,
oh, no, you
I
got me,
feel
Tim.
as a
You got me.
football player, it is
I got
harder
that
to
for you.
play.
I play quarterback.
It's
I
harder
would hate to play
forward than
quarterback.
It is to play
There's
quarterback.
too many decisions, and you have to split
But
second
most
to make
of the
it.
time, you don't have to make all those decisions, though. That's what I'm saying. If
Cornerback, you can take plays off. Oh, it's a run play on the opposite side of the field where I'm at. I don't give a shit.
and
I'll
what
run
does-
over there and hope-
what does the quarterback do? He takes the play off, does he not? What's
No,
the
he
difference?
doesn't.
How, what is he doing?
Did the cornerback have to do anything?
I just don't.
You
I,
still
I
have to.
don't,
You still have to handle the ball. You still have to call the play. You still have to read the defense. Is this a good time to run the ball? Oh, I'm good. I was about to do a pass play. Now I'm doing an audible, and I'm gonna hand it off. I read that. I had to realize the defense was. I saw.
Dude, you're
I saw that they're gonna play
multitasking.
man.
But you're
Good
looking at
time to
one
run the ball.
singular point.
Fucking
You're not watching. You're not watching anything
Quarterback
else.
doesn't have to
No,
decide that
I
at all.
already said
Oh, we're in zone. Okay, I'm in zone. That's all you have to do. Cornerback's not changing
I can
anything.
say when I'm wrong.
Yeah.
A cornerback says,
I
"Oh,
know
we're in zone.
quarterback-
I'm in zone."
cornerback,
Oh, we're in
then
man.
middle
I'll play
linebacker.
man. That's it.
Yeah. So you.
Oh, he's going over there. Oh, well, we're not in zone.
So you're not in zone. You're in man. You're in zone.
He doesn't have to make any decisions.
He does have to make decisions.
No, he does not. Whatever defense you're in, you're not changing the play if you're a
No,
cornerback.
you're not, because you're.
So if you're in man, then you
defense-
follow your man. If you're in
defense
zone, you
doesn't
don't
have
follow
plays.
him.
Defense has zones. You play your area. You don't do anything else.
Exactly. You don't do anything else. Thank you.
You're trying to
A
make it seem
cornerback-
like a
hey,
cornerback
wait,
does
wait.
nothing on the field. A cornerback still has to
No.
recognize what he's
Well, I mean,
doing.
he did
And
already
has to
say it-
recognize
to him
what
it's the
players are
second
coming
hardest
If
around.
you're a cornerback and you're in zone and your man moves across the field, do you even have to fucking move? No, you don't.
No, you don't move.
You
from
can
your
stand
zone.
right there. Well, that's not what the play was called, so I'm going to stay right here.
Yes.
A quarterback has to see that and then make the decision. A quarterback can influence
And
a quarterback's game
and
way
if
more
he
than a
has
quarterback can
nothing
influence a
available,
quarterback.
he just fucking throws it to the fucking running back sitting in the flat.
You could, but you have that- you have
there's
that choice.
nothing. There's no hard point in doing that.
That cornerback did his job. That cornerback did his job. That
Yes,
cornerback did his
yes,
job. I have to make a
yes.
choice to go to the running back.
Yes.
Cornerback, I was going to have to worry about one fucking guy. Oh, well, he beat me. Sucks. Or he didn't. I did my job. Or it's zone. Well, he's out of my zone. I guess I can just stand here. I'll kind of gravitate towards where the ball's going. A quarterback can influence any cornerback's job at any given time. A cornerback does not have a choice.
Yes.
A cornerback has to say if he's getting targeted, it's because he's not doing his job. He has no choice. Either I'm doing my job and I'm not getting targeted, or I'm not doing my job and I'm getting targeted. A quarterback has the option to choose.
I can agree with that. And a lot of times your
And you have a
best
split second
corners
to
are
decide.
some of the least targeted corners in the league.
I think we're confusing most athletic with most difficult. Cornerback has to be the most athletic. There's no question.
I
You have to
already
be.
said 5 minutes ago.
You have to be.
I can admit when I'm
You're
wrong.
going against dudes who are probably faster, almost definitely larger.
Yeah.
As per-
I don't
per
think it's far off
previous
though. I
email
think they're
sent.
close. I don't think it's like cornerbacks are. I play quarterback.
It's
it's
my
fucking
thing,
hard.
I just don't.
But would never want to play quarterback. It fucking sucks.
Oh fuck no.
And then
That's
if I
yeah,
play shitty,
that
my
is a
quarterback
fair
still got to
argument.
answer for me. He can't even go out there and be like, well, that cornerback fucking sucked. He let everybody buy him. He's got to be like, well, I could have played better on offense. You got to man up and fucking take the heat for it.
So would you
Yeah,
go?
but
no
I mean,
reason.
in the sense of sometimes you don't even have to worry about your quarterback doing that though. We'll say, who was the quarterback for Adrian Peterson?
Dante Culpepper.
Yeah,
For a long time.
for a little while. And
For
then it was-
Adrian Peterson?
Dante Culpepper in the beginning, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, well, I guess he was in the beginning, wasn't
Yeah.
he?
and then it shifted
mean-
to Casey Keenum for a little bit. Then it
fucking
was
Ryan
Teddy
Tannehill.
Bridgewater.
Got to hand the ball off to fucking
Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry to gain 215 yards a fucking game.
Who was their best cornerback? I don't fucking know.
tell you.
Now you kind of don't know. But we know who the
I
quarterback
already
was.
said you made a very compelling argument.
That's just
And
because
you-
quarterbacks
yeah,
are
you win
just
it. Yeah, that-
elevated
you're
to
not wrong.
just
You're
such
not
a
wrong.
high standard.
Isaiah, you're not wrong.
They have to be because it's the most difficult position.
If
on the
I had to
football
redo it, I
field.
think I would go quarterback, cornerback.
I don't think it's
middle
far
linebacker.
off.
I don't think it's
Yeah.
far off. But I think middle linebacker's third.
Defense is so fucking tough, dude. Because you're backpedaling half the time, and you're going against somebody who gets to do what they
But
want, and you have to stop them from doing it.
For
it's
this
fucking
question,
hard.
I have some per
Defense is so
position
fucking hard.
versus position type of questions. I'm gonna start throwing in here.
Pew, 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 pew.
One of these
Sound
guys
the
will have
horns,
sound
baby.
effects.
Sound the
One of
horn.
these days, yes, the soundboards and sound effects.
And we're gonna get a fucking button so that way we can hit the hot take for the button.
We need to look
We'll
into
get a
that.
beacon light.
Hey, good debate though. Good
Yeah, I thought it was a
debate.
good. I thought it was a
debate.
good question.
Good debate.
And again,
Good debate.
Again, I actually have
I like-
a bunch more of
I
these
like that
questions.
question,
I
though.
have a bunch more
I
of these
do
questions.
too. I mean, I'm just such a defensive guy. It's hard for me to
Dude,
not see the ball from the defensive side.
I play more
mean,
defense than anything. It's
like I said, I was a
fucking
running
hard.
back on the other side, so I didn't even really worry that much.
Yeah, you're running over cornerbacks out there, huh?
I run over.
I have one for next week,
Hell no. I played a fucking wingback. That was my offensive role. Playing offense from the goddamn 20s.
Spencer played ass back.
Oh, it's the water boy. Okay. Because I had no Uba Abangada.
Okay. His favorite play was 69 dive. 69 dive.
You can show me her boobies, and I like those too. But I have
That was a good
I have going forward. I'm gonna have a couple of position versus position, which is better
Oh yeah, I like that.
going forward. That I think are some
Different
good
sports?
different
That's
sports,
awesome.
and also for football as well.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Okay.
Get you a little bit of everything, sprinkle it in,
Yeah.
salt bay that shit.
Okay. So, what do you, as a sneak peek, what do you think you're going to do next?
Defensive end and left tackle versus left tackle.
Ooh, I like that. I like
Okay.
that. I like that.
I'm gonna save that for when you get back. I'm gonna save that for when you
Okay.
get
Oh
back.
I
yeah.
already have an answer, and whatever. What's your answer?
I'm not gonna give it right now.
Okay,
This is-
'cause it's
this-
wrong,
You
so-
want
I'm telling you right now, it's wrong. But I'll trade you black and brown for it.
He can't even hear you.
No,
But,
Too invested.
I'll trade you black and brown for that answer.
But speaking of NFL, the unfortunate
Oh.
timing of passing of Mr. Brown.
Oh yeah. Him
Bro.
and Brown,
Him Brown.
bro, buddy. What did it say on the thing when I was looking at? He was on the. He was considered the #1 college player of all time.
There's a few people who put him as best
The-
pro player all time,
Yeah.
which I've kind of always made that argument too. If you go off of Reggie's logic, I can't vote for him as being a good player because I didn't watch him play. So I guess his legacy dies.
You can make that logic.
I can't
for
talk
any-
about people who I didn't watch. So I guess they didn't exist.
I hate that. Like when
Yeah.
people say that shit.
I can read numbers and I can watch videos.
You can
What's the
literally-
difference?
That's the great
if
thing
I
about
watched
the
it
internet
live
today.
Yeah.
Because that shit was on film then, and then that film gets put on
Yeah.
YouTube, and guess what? You can fucking YouTube
Yep.
it and watch.
Wow,
That-
amazing.
That and all the fucking memes they create about everything that comes out.
Jim Brown was running for 1,000 yards when they
Bro.
knew you were running
Yeah.
the ball.
Jim-
They said every play. They said they're giving the ball
I
to
run it
Jim
this
Brown.
way.
I wonder what's going to
All
happen. And
11
he still
guys were-
averaged 5 yards a carry.
All 11 guys are in the fucking box.
God, dude, there was a year he averaged 6.4 yards a carry.
And
That's
niggas
insane.
were stomping on him after plays, and he still got up and
he
kept
got right
running.
the fuck back
got
up.
right back up and kept running.
Poor guy, he was terrible. There's only 2 years he didn't hit 1,000 yards.
Damn.
That was a 12 game season and a 14 game
he played
season.
9 or 10 years.
10.
10.
Or sorry,
Was it 10?
I thought
No,
it
it
was
was
9. It
9.
was 9.
it's 9.
That's what I thought.
Damn, I thought it
He was
10.
an All-Pro every year, but one, 1962.
Which was-
What a
was-
bad year! He rushed for 996 yards and
Rookie year?
13 touchdowns.
Is that his rookie year?
No, his rookie year he rushed for 942 yards and 9 touchdowns.
Jeez, so
Oh,
those are the
wow.
only 2 yards
What
he
a
didn't break
failure.
1,000.
Dude, there's so every season but his rookie season he had at least 100 yards receiving, which that was uncommon for the running
Wow.
back. But in 61 he had 459 receiving yards, and in 62 he had 517.
Jeez.
For back then, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
On top of being
That's
that
crazy.
good, and then dealing with the other shit during that time period.
Oh, yeah.
He was also a civil rights activist.
Yep.
Yes.
So he's doing all that,
He's
breaking
doing
barriers.
so much. I mean, what
Yep.
a what a
he
what
was
a
a he was a
career-
leader of the activists.
What a career. what a
Actual
life,
trailblazer.
Yeah, 100%.
What a person.
Him
Like-
and
And he was
him,
in Mars Attacks.
Yeah.
Great movie.
You're not wrong.
Great movie.
Him and Bill Russell were both really big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him,
Big
Bill
figures
Russell, they
in the-
were going to bat for Muhammad Ali at
Yeah.
the time.
Yes, they were.
Yep.
Jim Brown also in Any Given Sunday, which is
We'll say you made that. We'll say you made that.
they should name that something like a burger joint.
But it's
yeah,
yeah, man.
Good job. Good job.
He was
It
also in
sad
Any
to
Given
see
Sunday,
that,
which
but
is
I also
my favorite sports movie.
forgot how old he was. Like
Forgot how what?
You said
old he
every
was.
Any Given Sunday is your favorite.
Sports movie is my
Yes.
favorite sports movie.
that's my
It's personal. I don't. Do I think it is the
Okay,
best
okay,
sports
okay,
movie?
okay.
No,
I got
it's
you, I
my
got you.
favorite.
I got you.
Any
Okay.
Given Sunday is one of my top 3.
I got you.
It's in my top 3.
Al Pacino's halftime speech. But anyways,
Yeah.
I digress.
It was a good
Jim
halftime
Brown.
speech.
But
dude, I'm trying to get some Jim Brown cards. They're just
how hard is that?
they were expensive before, and whenever
Jim Brown
they
or Jackie
pass,
Robinson.
yeah.
unfortunately, whenever athletes pass, their cards get
Go
more
up
expensive.
crazy.
People
How-
start, they're on the brain, so people
Yeah.
start overreacting. I'm not going to get one now.
No, probably not. Not anytime soon.
Good.
That was a terrible time to say that. But
Good
you're right.
God,
Whenever Kobe
Marcos.
passed,
Yep.
his cards started
His
going
cards
through the
went
roof.
up. Say again.
They sell the shoes for $2,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Retail 150, 190.
Because of that, they put a ban on a lot of the sales for the Kobe merch.
Wow.
They were doing that.
Yeah. It happens, man. And
Yeah.
I wanted
Yeah.
a Jim Brown card real bad. I was kind of saving up for it a little bit with a couple side cards, hoping I could trade up and then eventually sell them and then
Yeah.
buy. I'm not going to be able to buy
No,
one.
not
now.
anymore.
No.
Eventually, I mean, I don't want to give up,
Yeah.
but it's gonna be way harder.
I mean,
now.
shit. You ended up finding the Ken Griffey rookie, so I mean, I'm pretty
I
sure.
got a
you'll-
weird. If
Hey,
bro,
last 4 in a row.
bro,
Found
if
that sweet spot.
If that fucking card tins, I'm gonna lose my
yeah.
shit.
Can
Because
get
I
one,
did
please?
get upcharged for that Mahomes card because I didn't think it would 10. But if it's past a certain value, they
Yeah.
charge you more.
Uh-huh.
And I should have caught it. They charged my card, and it was more than what I thought. I was like,
That was
oh, that's weird.
inappropriate.
I didn't put 2 and 2 together.
I'll
Yeah.
apologize to Jesus on
But,
Sunday.
speaking of cards, I believe we went to a
Had a
card
little.
show.
Had a little.
Hold
adventure.
on, while we're still in the NFL,
Oh,
I
God,
have
oh,
something
God.
for you
This
too.
fucking
This
guy.
one.
We were
I didn't know y'all
trying to
would tear off
segue,
the
and then you
card.
just dial it back.
Well, we weren't doing the cards.
trade
We
you
were
black
just
around, just
gonna
go straight to the
talk about
segment we
weekend
wanna go to.
recap. But I got you. Go ahead. Go ahead. Let me
Yeah,
see,
yeah, yeah.
Let me see what you got.
Go ahead. It better be fucking good. What? I'm locked
Nigga,
in
that's
now.
a crying
It better be
face.
fucking good. Hurry up and say this shit you want to
Don't have
say.
a cry in front of me.
Last week we had the top 10 active players leading and receiving.
Yes.
This fucking guy. Now it's going to take forever. We got to bring up the card show
This
randomly now.
It's not gonna be randomly. It'll
This
be after
fucking
this.
guy.
It'll be after this.
Yeah.
So this week for you two, I want to see if y'all can figure this list out. But it is the top 10 active rushers right now.
So the top 10 active
Active.
rushers in
Active.
the league right now.
Right now,
Okay.
there are 10.
There are 10.
It's a top 10 list,
Okay.
and it is a little shocking.
Okay. Derrick Henry's number one.
Yes.
It's gotta
Yes,
be.
that's obviously.
Okay, I'm
Clear-cut
trying to-
number one.
Christian McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey is number 8.
Wow.
With-
he's number 8?
So
Well, I guess
Derrick
he did miss a
Henry is
couple
number
years.
1 with 8,335
Yeah, that sounds
yards.
about right.
Christian McCaffrey is number 8 with 4,726
Oh,
yards.
this is gonna be tough.
This is.
This is
Okay,
gonna be tough.
okay, okay.
This was good. Hey, come on now.
I'm trying. So we got to think. Here's because obviously Spencer knows the answers, so we
Yeah.
got to work together.
Yes, we do.
Who are some running backs that have decent numbers that don't get hurt?
Alvin Kamara?
He's on there.
Alvin Kamara is number 6 with
There you go.
5,135 yards.
Aaron Jones got to be on there. He doesn't-
Aaron
Yeah.
Jones is number 5
Okay.
with 5,284 yards.
Joe Mixon,
Joe Mixon is
Yeah.
number 4 with 5,378 yards.
Zeke.
Zeke is not
No.
on here.
Zeke's not on there.
Zeke is
On
not on
active?
this list. He's not on this list.
That can't be right.
I looked it up. I did hours of homework.
Is
for this.
Leonard Fournette?
Leonard Fournette is not on this list.
I thought Leonard Fournette would be on there.
No, Zeke was a rookie in 2016. There's no fucking way he's not on the list.
He's not active in the league.
That's why. But he should be on there because
He probably
technically
would be.
But he's not on a team. He's not playing. He's
That's-
not active.
yeah.
That
Bullshit.
is how it is.
that's bullshit. He should be on there. Okay.
That's crazy.
Okay. Well, wait a
Is Sony
second.
Michelle on there?
Hold on.
Just because I know that buddy's still playing.
Melvin Gordon's not signed to a team, is he? He's probably on there.
Melvin Gordon is not on this list.
He should be. This is
Yeah.
a sketchy ass
Yeah.
list, dude.
I said active.
They
player.
technically are because they're not retired.
Look.
So you're just saying
I did.
active is
Active is they're
capability
not
of
retired.
playing?
They can be signed.
I did
Okay.
not. I did not pluck players from what I thought. I did not do that.
This is a sketchy
He was
list.
picking
not a
players.
sketchy
It's
list.
sketchy.
I
It
like
is
you.
because
I like
technically
you.
they're still active.
I
They're
like
not
you.
retired. They're free agents.
Retired.
All right. Well, keep going.
Sony
Okay.
Michelle was not on there.
No.
Damn, don't look at it like that. Buddy won more rings than you.
Mark Ingram.
Mark Ingram is not on this list because he is not active.
See, that's 3 or 4 dudes that
Yeah.
should
They're
be on the
not
list.
Look.
They are active.
Okay.
Active means you are retired.
All right. Well, let's go to y'all's card show then.
I'm just no. I want to go for the list.
Moving on.
No. What
Don't
else you
like
got
the
left?
list? I'll make it better when.
How
next
many
week.
more? How many more are left?
We got half of them, I think.
Did we?
You got 4.
I want to know the list. I still want to play.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see.
Active.
So what? We had
have
Alvin
6
Kamara.
more.
So you had Derrick Henry at number 1.
Yeah.
You had Joe Mixon at 4.
Yeah.
Aaron Jones at 5. Kamara at 6.
Yeah.
And McCaffrey at 8. That is what you had.
So
half.
we're halfway through. That's
Yes.
5.
Ah,
Okay.
Shit, I just lost the one I was thinking of.
Joe Mixon. Saddam Hussein. Eckler.
Eckler is not on this list.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just lost.
Latavius Murray.
Saquon Barkley.
Latavius Murray is not on this list.
Okay.
Saquon?
No. Saquon missed a lot.
Hey,
of
wait,
games.
what-
You got to remember, Saquon
Yeah.
missed a lot of games.
Is there a quarterback on the list?
Yes.
Russell Wilson.
Yes.
Thank you.
Wow.
Okay.
Russell Wilson is
job,
number
good
7
job.
with 4,966 yards.
So is Lamar on there then?
Kamara?
Lamar.
Lamar? No, he's
He'd
not.
be,
Lamar
he'd be
Kamara.
close. He's probably like 11 or
Yeah, he
12 on
probably
there.
Yeah,
pushing it.
he was. He was 12.
Okay. Shit. So who are we missing? Number 2, right?
Yeah.
2, 3,
I'm trying to run
two.
through everybody's
Who the
team.
2, 3, 9, and 10.
9 and 10 are gonna be tough.
Yes, they are.
Who's 2 and 3?
Let's see.
David Montgomery?
That's
it's
who
not
it
on
was.
this
I
list.
was thinking of Montgomery. That's who it was. We already said Joe Mixon.
Yeah, we said Joe Mixon. This is tough, man.
Yeah, it is.
So active but signed to a team. Damn. Okay, we have 4 left, right?
Is there another quarterback?
No.
How many? Okay, what conferences are these guys in? Give us that.
Let's see.
I swear she said 2 NFC, 2 AFC. I'm gonna lose it.
That's literally what it is.
So that's stupid. Oh wow, that makes it easy.
Well, last time we asked him for the divisions, we had to go through
I don't wanna
4
do
divisions
divisions.
before we.
Yeah, I don't want to do division. That's too easy. That'll make it easy. Way
Way
too
make
easy.
it way too easy.
Yeah, it wouldn't make it too. Leonard Fournette.
No, I already
No,
said him. He
no.
wasn't
You
on
did,
there.
you did.
That was weird. I thought he would have been on there too.
Josh Jacobs?
No.
No.
Ooh, Nick Chubb's on there.
Yes.
Good call.
is
Nick Chubb's on there.
Nick Chubb is number 2.
Also, Nick
There you
Chubb
go.
was the 2.
Okay, that makes sense. Good job.
6,341 yards.
That makes sense.
6,341. But still, Derrick Henry is 2,000 yards more than him.
Yeah, that's a whole fucking badass season.
Derrick Henry's in a
yeah.
whole nother league of his own.
Adrian Peterson's still in the league, right?
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Frank Gore?
Adrian Peterson said he mentally did not retire.
Yeah, he said he could still
mentally.
I
play.
don't know what that means because
means-
you're
He
retired.
said he's still playing.
Actually, physically,
If somebody-
spiritually, he
yeah.
did.
Yeah,
somebody pick him up,
mentally,
he'll run
you
the
can
ball.
still think you can put the cleats on and get out there. That's fine.
He'll run the ball. Somebody pick
got-
him up. We got 7.
No.
No, I don't think so.
No, he hasn't been on a team in 3 years.
A long time. Okay, let me think. I'm going to look at the teams that are left.
So you got
Let me
3,
see,
9,
let me
and 10.
see, let me
3,
see,
9,
let
and
me
10.
see. 3, 9, and 10, 3, 9, and 10, 3, 9, and 10. Fuck. No.
No.
That
I will
didn't-
say 9 and 10. 9 and
help me
10 are
fucking at
hard,
all.
and it's like, what the fuck?
I'm trying to go through divisions and then think of the Dalvin Cook.
Dalvin Cook is
Okay.
number 3 with 6,000,
I was thinking of my own division. There you go.
which is I think kind of impressive for Cook because he's missed a lot of games himself.
Yeah, but he's been playing for a while.
Saquon was 11. They already announced. Yeah, they already said that.
They'll cut him.
He's still on
Yeah,
the team.
Still on the team.
Still on
Yeah?
the team.
Still on the team.
We're missing 9 and 10.
9 and 10.
Fuck.
He said these are asshole ones.
It's not Saquon.
No, he was 11.
He's 11.
Yeah.
Damn.
And out of all of these players, Saquon has missed the most games.
Okay, we're missing 2 more.
Just
Yes.
2 more.
Are they both in the same conference?
No, NFC, AFC.
God damn it.
Damn it.
Nick Chubb was AFC. Dalvin Cook is NFC.
Who was the one for the Cardinals?
David Johnson?
No, he's not on a team.
Thought he would be.
Rashad Penny?
But-
No, not Rashad Penny.
I will give you this, Nick. You said the right team. Wrong player.
What, just now?
Yeah.
Kareem Hunt.
You said wrong player, but you said the right team.
Kareem Hunt.
No.
So it's Seattle.
That is, no, you told me what you said.
I didn't say Seattle? Who did I say?
You said Cardinals.
Oh, that's right. I
And
did.
you
I was
said
thinking,
David Johnson.
What is his name? Arizona.
James Conner.
James Conner's
There
number
you go.
10 with 4,000 yards.
Okay. Who the fuck is number? What
Oh,
conference
almost
is number
4,000
9?
yards. You bump it up.
What conference is number 9?
AFC.
Okay.
Can you name off AFC teams for me?
There's 16 of them, man.
Start naming.
Okay, AFC North is the Ravens.
Is Najee?
No, he hasn't played long.
Hey, I'm just asking, man.
Najee is a fucking bust.
Hines? Naeem Hines?
No.
No.
Played long
Jonathan
enough.
Taylor? Marlon Mack?
Jonathan Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor. Okay.
Jonathan Taylor. I had to think it right.
He is only 10 yards higher than James Conner.
Wow.
Okay. So 1 first down.
These were
Right.
active players on a team.
Okay.
Wow.
Can I
Okay.
look up real quick
Was
active? not-
active?
but not retired.
yeah.
And see. I want to see if it matches. So let me see.
Let's see what you got. Because I did not think Connor was on there. Very surprised that some of them guys. Well,
Active,
I guess as
active
long
but
as
not
you-
signed. Derrick Henry number 1.
Yeah.
Zeke is number 2. Mark Ingram, Melvin Gordon, Nick Chubb, Latavius Murray, Dalvin Cook, Joe Mixon, Aaron Jones, Alvin Kamara.
Wow.
And
Alvin
then
Kamara was 10. And what was
11
he in
through
your
15.
list?
Russell Wilson, Josh Jacobs, Christian McCaffrey, Leonard Fournette, Lamar Jackson.
Wow.
So I think we named all the dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
that
named
one,
all
yeah.
of them. Yeah.
Everybody was named in that list, but but I did like that little twist on it. I didn't think about active players. I was just thinking of how many niggas have been in this league running the ball the longest.
That's basically what I was like. Who gets beat the
Because-
fuck
yeah,
up?
whose body's beat up more?
Speaking of
That is-
Zeke, did you see what they said about
What?
him?
No, I did not.
He has absolutely zero market.
Yeah.
Nobody
I kind of
has
figured.
any
I mean,
interest in signing him.
he hasn't done much lately, and he doesn't seem
you know,
like he's.
people say that, but his stats, for given how long he's been in the league, 8 years,
Yeah, yeah. I'm
and
saying
how much
his
he's
career
been.
stats were all right. I'm saying
I'm
him
just saying-
running the ball, period, lately has not been good.
Well, you got to look at it in the sense of how many carries he's had over the years and all this other stuff.
Too many.
You're gonna right. So here, I'll pull it up because
see what you got.
I think people
You pulling for Zeke?
I think people
pulling
are a
for
little
Zeke?
more harsh on him than they should be.
I mean, I get
Because
what,
we will see this with Derrick Henry. People need to realize that. Like, I'm not saying Zeke had as many touches as Henry. I'm just saying
Yeah.
with that many touches, you're going at some point, you're going to hit that wall. You're going to hit that wall. But
The
Zeke,
fucking cheese bread wall, because that motherfucker's got slower
Cheeseburger Eddie?
and slower and less
Cheeseburger Eddie
effective
likes
year
it?
after year after year after
I
year.
thought you were talking about cheeseburger Zeke.
Yeah, I'm talking about cheeseburger Zeke. The motherfucker gets chubbier and slower and
Nigga
less
just
effective
get more-
season by season.
His beard's just hiding his double chin.
He might as well play fucking fullback at this point.
right?
He probably
He
be
probably
a
would
good
be better.
fullback,
Yeah, he'd
honestly.
probably flourish as a
he would be a
fullback.
good
He
fullback.
probably would, and just randomly give him the ball sometimes.
He would 100%
So-
flourish as a
What would
Yeah,
you say
right?
his yards were this past season?
Zeke. He probably had 700.
No.
He probably had
850.
700.
He had 876 with 12
26 yards
touchdowns.
off.
12 touchdowns.
Yeah, 12
said 850.
touchdowns.
In the red zone. They were all in the red zone.
Yeah, I most of those touchdowns should have gone to Pollard, and I hate that they didn't give those
joke.
touchdowns to
That's-
Pollard.
Well, but they went to Zeke.
I
And the
agree with
production
that. I get that because Zeke was the one that pounded the ball into the red
They
zone.
had a good
which they
thunder and
didn't
lightning
need
effect.
Zeke to do that.
For
Pollard could have
but
done
for
that.
the role, but they shifted his role. That's the whole thing. Like
They had a
people
good
need to
thunder
look
and
at
lightning.
Right. People. He wasn't the bell cow anymore. That was no longer his role.
Yeah,
Correct.
I agree.
And for him playing second fiddle, getting 876
he
yards,
wasn't
and 12
second
How
fiddle.
many yards
He
per
wasn't
carry?
second fiddle.
How many yards?
He wasn't second
He
fiddle.
was second fiddle.
He was not
Nicholas.
second fiddle.
Please
Go look
explain
at the
to me.
games that Pollard did not start. Pollard did not start. Not one
Do you
game
want to
did
compare
Pollard start.
stats? And you want to
Whoa,
You don't have to
whoa,
compare stats.
whoa,
You
whoa.
don't have to compare stats.
right.
Pollard,
He's right.
Pollard
So
was
you're
the-
going based
Pollard-
off starts.
If that who was
That's
who
second
started
fiddle.
the ball? Who started the game?
Are you
He's
going
not
based
saying
off
who was
starts or
better.
production?
He's not saying who's better. He's saying who was second fiddle, as in who was the first option, who's the second option.
If you're going,
Zeke was
to,
still
if
the
you're,
first option.
If you're running the
In the
ball
red
and you're
zone.
No, in
period.
general- in-
Zeke was the
period.
number one option. If you're like, man, we need to get this 3rd and 3.
I
Man,
disagree with
Pollard.
you, but okay.
No, I disagree as well because
Okay,
Pollard.
cool. We
Pollard is
disagree.
good. But I'm
I
telling
think
you.
Pollard was the first option.
But
Zeke was the
but
second option,
I'm
and he was
telling
your
you,
red zone
Zeke
guy
was the
pounding the
first
ball in the
option
end
when
zone.
they went and was playing the game.
Yeah, in the end zone, in the red zone.
No, in general.
You're not listening.
I am listening to you. And
Zeke
I
had
know.
more first down carries than
Thank
Pollard did. I guarantee it.
Let's look it up.
Look it up, please. I promise you, he did.
Zeke had,
And Zeke
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
probably had
I can
double the
tell you right now.
carries. He probably
there
had
you go.
double the carries Pollard had as well.
We're not saying Pollard's not
I'm not
better.
saying-
Let me look it up.
I know. I'm not gonna sit here and be silent so that the camera's just looking at us. I'm just telling you what I know is that I've seen where the game is going and it looks like, oh man, Pollard just broke off a 30-yard run. Okay, we're not gonna use him for the next 2 series. Why?
Yeah.
That makes no sense. That's what they did.
Zeke had more carries.
By how much? Almost 200.
Zeke started 14 games and had 231 carries.
Tony Pollard had 193 carries with 1,007 yards. Zeke had 876 yards. So, there you go.
So Pollard was better than Zeke, but they fed Zeke more.
See
They did.
games played.
Why feed Zeke more when you had Pollard? That was the whole dilemma. Yes, he's been digressing every
Zeke
year.
missed one game.
Tony
game
Pollard
compared
had
to Pollard.
4 starts because he's the
to
second
his
option.
13.
He was a way more effective second option than the
I
first
agree
option.
with you though. Pollard is the better player.
But what I was
didn't
originally
do-
getting
Zeke
at
didn't do bad,
is
but you could have
everybody
found a
dog
better
shit
player.
on Zeke, and the year prior, Zeke had over 1,000 yards on the ground.
Okay. Add context to that.
So you're
What we
saying-
were talking about is, in the sense Zeke's washed and done in garbage. Well, he had 800 for the amount of for how long he's been in the league, the amount of carries he's had through the years, and where he's at now in his career, having 876 yards and 12 touchdowns is pretty good.
Can I add context to that?
Yes.
His rookie year, he averaged 5.1 yards a carry.
Yes.
This last year, he averaged 3.8.
I already said
He's
before y'all came in here, I
ineffective.
already said at some point you're going to hit a wall with the amount of touches you get, and your production is
Yeah,
going
but he's
to
hit that wall a
drastically
long
drop.
time ago.
fucking not. I already said that.
So what are you arguing?
It's
Why are you arguing
listen.
that Zeke is getting the criticism he gets?
It's fair.
Zeke should have been out of the league, but the Cowboys liked him so much they didn't want to lose him, so they tried to find a role that
I'm
worked
saying
for him.
876 yards and 12 touchdowns, not bad.
It is a
Pretty good.
3.8
I'm
yards a
just saying
carry.
those touchdowns.
No,
are
the
skewed.
yards
You-
per carry. I
say the
already
12
said his production
touchdowns,
has
but-
gone down and he's hit a wall and he is at a point in his career where he's no longer a guy anymore. But I'm saying for where he is at in his career, 876 yards and 12 touchdowns was not bad.
Because Pollard got him there.
I could give Zeke 8 of those 12 touchdowns if I were to give that. I could maybe see Zeke getting 8 of those.
Well,
12
I'll give him
touchdowns.
12 touchdowns because he's the one that carried the ball and he got 12 touchdowns.
Yeah,
Tony
after
Pollard breaks off a
Pollard
70-yard
ran it to the
run,
fucking
and then
1
Zeke
yard
just got
line.
to fall
Oh,
over.
yeah, I already said Tony Pollard's better.
I'm
What are
confused
you
on the argument.
arguing
I'm
about,
confused.
I
man?
wasn't arguing at all. You're the one
No,
that was
you said
arguing.
you're the
I
one
was
that
simply
said
saying I think
You're
Zeke's
the first one who said you disagreed. So
I-
you argued, technically. You said I
to
disagree.
the original point of the conversation.
Which was?
I was saying I think people shit on him just a little too harshly for last season.
No.
I
No.
okay,
No,
well,
not at all.
I disagree.
He had
I
the
think
least
so.
amount of carries in
You're
his
not going to change my point of view on it.
I'm not going
going
to change.
to
I'm
think
just
that.
telling you that your point of view was wrong.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
think
exactly.
So.
There you go.
That's all I'm
I
doing.
don't think so. I
Can I
disagree
try?
with you. I think you're fucking wrong.
Can I try? He had the least amount of carries of his career, the lowest yards per carry. Hold on. Hold on. Wait, let me finish. Let me finish.
Fucking wall on the production.
Let me finish.
I already said
Let me
all of
finish.
it.
Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish.
All right, you're
Let me
going to
finish.
sit here and tell
Let me finish.
his carries drastically went down
Spencer!
2.5 yards. No, I've already
Quit
said all this
interrupting
shit.
and let me speak. You got to
All
speak.
right,
Let me fucking
go ahead.
speak.
Let's go ahead and repeat the shit we've already talked about. All right,
Lowest
go
yards per carry in his career.
Right,
Lowest amount of yards in his career.
Yes.
Lowest amount of reception in his career. He didn't hit a wall. He went under the goddamn wall.
already said all of this.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I said it a while ago when you were sitting out there taking a fucking piss.
No, you
Yes.
didn't.
All
No, you
I
didn't.
said is the
you didn't.
motherfucker gets shit on a little too much.
No, it's deserved.
876 yards and 12
don't
touchdowns
think
is
so.
not a bad production for a fucking 9-year vet
It is
who hit a
when he-
fucking wall seasons ago. I already said all of that.
Under the wall. 3.8
Well,
yards is
production already
terrible.
said all that shit.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
His production's terrible. So he should get shit on.
I've already said all of this. I'm
So-
just saying.
so he was-
So you agree he's bad, but he shouldn't get shit on
Yeah.
for being
He
bad.
was ineffective. So
Well, 12 touchdowns is not
that
ineffective.
is ineffective when
Okay.
his yards don't match up to the touchdowns.
Okay. All right. Sure.
He got to be
disagree with
big and fat and fall
you. I
over.
disagree with you, and I'm not changing my mind.
I don't know how you could disagree with that when there's literal facts that prove that
You're
he-
actually agreeing with this, but then disagreeing at the end.
All I
Is
am
the thing.
saying,
because 99%
Agreeing with
No,
this,
no, no,
except
no.
for the decision at the end.
I already
Oh, you're right. He
said
was bad. Oh, you're right. He did this. Oh, he was the worst in his career.
Yes.
But he wasn't that bad.
I get what you're saying.
All
know-
I said is I think he got too much fucking hate by Cowboys fans last season.
So my thing is,
I think it was
that-
deserved.
My thing is that
I don't think so. At the point of his career where he was at, if you just fucking look at he dropped seasons ago.
so my thing
But
is,
he's
is
still
why did
maintaining
you-
some level of production.
Couldn't everybody, as a running back,
Yay.
technically you can maintain some level of
Yay,
production?
that's-
Because you're not
that's
going to
going
carry
to
the ball
help- that's going to
231
help
times
your
for
team in the
232
long run.
yards.
I mean, 12 touchdowns.
Spencer,
fucking-
quit harping on them touchdowns, man. He didn't get all them touchdowns
Okay,
himself.
sure. Right.
He-
Somebody else wearing his
What,
jersey
what
ran
was,
him in. You're
what
right.
was his furthest?
His
run
team
that
got him there,
night?
and he got to fall over.
What was his longest?
38
run?
yards was his longest run.
38 yards.
38
So
yards.
he probably for sure scored on that 38-yard screen.
Oh, I already said all of his touchdowns came in the fucking.
Actually, his longest rush was 27 yards.
Oh,
Sorry.
all right, my bad. I was 10 yards. off.
Good God. That's
I already said all
Pretty fucking bad.
Every one of his 12 touchdowns came in the red zone.
But that's not production. You can get your production.
What I'm
was,
saying is,
but
Mike
your
McCarthy's like,
production was
okay,
Tony Pollard
you
getting
can't
the
do
ball
this
down
anymore,
there.
but you are very effective within the red zone, so we are going to feed you
False.
the ball within the red zone.
False. It was more of Jerry Jones. Hey Zeke, we fucking like you, man. We're
Okay.
gonna keep you on the team. We're
Sure.
gonna find a role for you. That's what it is. That's what it was. It was not. It was not Mike McCarthy doing it. It was Jerry Jones not giving up on Zeke.
I'm
And
definitely not giving Mike McCarthy credit. That
I
fat
just.
fuck.
I'm not giving
You
that
should-
credit.
Fat
I'm
fucking
saying
donut.
He's there. They figured out you're effective in the red zone. We will use you in the red zone. Tony Pollard was.
We figured
the
out you're real
guy.
fucking fat and you can't breathe for very long, so we're going to make everybody else do all the work. When we get on the 1 yard line, you can just fall over, you fat fucking turd.
Okay. All right.
I think that was the game plan. If I was to be in the
I mean,
room
to me, that's kind of like the deal.
when they were deciding on the game,
It's just you
We
had
get down
you
there.
had a high profile
We have Zeke trade
player
back him
that
out for
played
it.
good, and they're no longer producing what you paid them.
Oh, yeah, I already think.
then he deserves to get shit on. He's
So
overpaid.
he
He's
deserves to get shit
underproductive.
on.
He's not meeting
a 9-year
expectations.
How long's the average lifespan of a fucking running back? Of course they overpaid him.
He's been playing for
9 seasons.
No, he was a rookie in
This would be his
2016.
9th season.
No,
This would be his 9th
math.
season.
He was a rookie in 2016. It's 2023. How is that 9? He's played 6 seasons. 7 seasons.
6?
7.
He's played more than 6.
He was a rookie in 2016. It's 2023. That's 7. I don't. What are you gonna look up? 2016 was his first
I
season.
already said, okay, it's not 9.
It's not.
So
2016 was his rookie season. He's played 7 seasons.
and they gave him his contract after year 2.
He's played 7 seasons.
They gave him his contract early, like idiots. They should have paid Dak before that.
I mean, I wouldn't.
You got him
There,
cheaper.
I already said there's only one running back you pay money like that to, and that's McCaffrey.
You don't like Eckler?
Well, running backs like him. Saquon got it.
There's no running backs like McCaffrey. He's a fucking unicorn and an anomaly.
There's light versions of him.
Light versions, but not like him. They're not
Well,
him.
No, but
He's the. I mean.
But he has also flourished since going to San
7
Francisco.
seasons, yeah.
He was playing good in other teams. I mean, I think that falling off that Super Bowl line that McCaffrey was running behind when he was with Newton his first couple of years, that was a good line he was running behind. But then after that line retired, it kind of
last year Zeke was the second highest paid running back in the league. He deserves to
Oh.
get shit on.
I don't think they should have paid him that much.
Well, then that's why he gets shit on. He's not meeting his
I
expectations
didn't
of his
say he doesn't
salary.
need to get shit on. That is not what I said. I said he just gets shit on a little too much.
For being that ineffective in your second highest paid running back? Was he the
I-
second
I
highest in
said
the
when they
league?
gave him that contract. They shouldn't have gave him that contract to begin with.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, fans, and that's not the fans' fault. So they have reserved the right to shit on him.
I mean, yeah, sure. I still
This
think he should have-
fucking guy over
I'm
here.
not changing my
Well,
opinion.
you know what? You can move to Frisco and walk his goddamn dogs in if you like him so fucking much.
I don't.
Since they like to escape every other fucking day and bite people.
I didn't say I'm not. I could care less about Zeke as a player. I was just simply saying.
I think he gets just the right amount of hate.
Sure.
He gets
Okay.
just the right amount of hate.
I think it was the
If
perfect.
he
We're
could-
gonna
if he
disagree.
could have
We're
been
gonna
a
agree to
little bit-
disagree, and we can move on.
I need you to agree or I'm not going to sleep well.
I'm not either. I'm not either. Yeah. We'll move on, Spencer, just for you.
Yeah, because my opinion's not changing. Period. Point blank, simple, not changing.
I don't know why, but I got you. I feel that. You can stand strong behind it. You might be
I
by
will.
yourself, but you can stand strong behind
I
it.
will die on that fucking hill.
Fucking Franklin Island over here.
I will die on that fucking.
Population 1.
Population 1.
Zeke's not even on the island. He's like, yeah, I kind of didn't play good. I kind of agree. I deserve the criticism. I didn't play that good. I probably need to go back to Cabo and then, like,
You ain't lying.
be sexually aggressive to some
Yeah.
women and
Run through the
smoke
beach
some
a little bit.
cigars and go to
He didn't put
McDonald's to
titties
the
out
drive-thru.
on St. Patty's Day
He
parade
puts
years
titties out
ago.
all the time.
I'm pretty sure he probably does that all the time. He's
Yeah.
more secretive
I
about
don't
it.
even know if
Yeah.
he has to pull
You ain't
titties
lying.
out. Titties probably just get pulled out.
Why you make all that? Why are your dogs running loose all the time? That's what I want to know. I've seen like 6 reports on Facebook, like Ezekiel and his dogs bite somebody else. Well, what the fuck are you doing with these goddamn dogs?
Right.
Why are
Why
they
do
just
you not
running out in the
fenced in
street?
backyard?
Right?
He likes
He probably
to let-
does.
he likes to let him
I've
run
walked
free.
through the
Inside
neighborhood he
backyard.
lives in. We used
Yeah.
to take walks over there.
He just likes to let him roam.
I'm like, just go ahead. You bit people before. You probably won't do it again, right?
What, he got out the front door? Yeah, he'll come back.
My dogs don't bite.
Yo, he's real friendly. That fucking snarl and that goddamn slobber coming from his
Oh,
mouth, that means he likes you. He just wants to get
likes
fed.
you.
Oh, he's fine. Don't worry about
My
him.
dog don't
My
bite.
dog don't bite.
Yeah, he's just going to leave scars on your calf, but it's fine.
That is a Marcos fucking thing to say. Because your dog bites everyone. No, your dog bites everyone that's not named Marcos.
Very true.
How,
Snip at you?
how
Whatever.
big is this
Hot.
dog that we're talking about?
She's 100-something pounds.
I'll punch that dog in the face to protect myself. I'll punch that dog in the face to protect myself. I'm just letting you know.
She sat on that fucking
I'll be
couch
cool.
and put her face right here and just
I'll be cool, but if she wants to act the fuck
like, bitch,
up,
I don't even want to look at you. Like, get away from me. Karate Kid that motherfucker.
I'll fucking break a Doberman's jaw instantly. I don't give
Hell
a
yeah.
fuck. What kind of dog is it? Oh, che, yeah. Parmigiano.
Italian.
The sauce. Get the margarita with the
They say
provolone,
margaritas?
the mozzarella.
That'd be a martini.
In case you were worried,
You have to
Jared's never thought of
understand,
that.
Che.
Who?
Ferrari.
Right?
A boopity boppity boopity.
It's been all over. Twitter.
Princess Peach is kind of a beach. She's fucking
He
the
was like
dinosaur all the time.
With the
Okay.
Bengals. He
That's
was
funny.
he was behind Giovanni Bernard and-
Oh wow. Yeah, so he was behind that. That was a good movie.
That was a great
It was a
movie.
very good movie.
I watched it illegally. Sorry,
All right.
kids. Sorry,
Chris
kids.
Pratt still made his money off
Did y'all
it
see the
anyways.
rule change that they voted on for fair catches?
In the NFL? Yes.
They're
Instead
unfair.
of the 20-yard line to the 25-yard line?
25.
Elaborate. What happened?
So when you get a fair catch
Yes.
in the NFL,
Okay.
you take the ball on the 20-yard line.
Kick return. Kick
Going
return.
forward, starting this season,
Okay.
you will now take it on the 25-yard line, same as college.
So same as a touchback.
Yes.
Why wasn't it like that before?
I don't know. It made no sense to me.
Oh, if you fair catch it, you lose 5 yards.
Nigga, they should have kept it at the 20 in the first place. Make them teams work for it.
Yeah,
Giving
I
them too
agree.
much, giving them to the 25.
I agree.
I need more
I get
fantasy
the change they were
points.
trying to make, but they did the wrong change.
Fuck it,
Yeah.
15-yard
Yeah.
line. 15-yard line. I need more
yeah.
fantasy yards.
I
Yeah.
think you should.
I agree.
I think you should only be allowed a certain amount of fair catches.
I would like that as
Make
well.
them motherfuckers run it back.
Three fair catches?
You're not allowed to hit them before they touch it.
Yeah.
But
They still have the Halo rule, but you have to allow
Yes.
them to catch the ball.
Halo rule, but you can are only allowed
Nigga, I want not.
one per quarter. 4 fair catches again.
Nope. Fuck that. I want XFL rules. I want them to start over here and run to the ball, and the first person to get the ball gets possession of it.
That would be nice. they wouldn't do that.
That was old XFL rules.
Yeah, that was Goldberg rules.
Somebody's getting
You ain't lying.
That was fucking wild. That was Troy Polamalu rules when he was
Yes.
playing real football
Yes.
and didn't care. He just, I'm gonna fucking tackle this dude whether he has the ball or not.
I miss blindside hits.
Yeah.
So violent.
I miss the violence of football.
Yeah, it's a low level threat of violence at this point,
Yes.
but it's still entertaining
Yeah.
to me.
It's
Yeah.
still entertaining as long as I continue to get fantasy points. I don't care.
I hate to say this, because I kind of understand a little bit, but I've talked to a lot of guys recently. They're like, I don't like pro sports, too watered down. I only like college. I'm like, college is kind of
College is pretty watered down
Yeah.
too.
and it's the best college players go to the NFL. Why wouldn't you want to watch them?
Yeah.
Like the NFL's still entertaining to me.
I think so.
I think
I
we've
don't
had a
understand guys who are like,
conversation
it's
about
not
this before.
entertaining anymore. Like,
How's it not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the best players in the world
I agree.
on the biggest stage. And
Yeah.
I don't understand how
On
it's not
Saturday, I'm
entertaining.
not gonna turn on a Hawaii versus Appalachian State game and fucking watch it. Like,
They wouldn't
but
never
in the
play each
sense
other,
of like,
but-
I'm
Yeah,
no,
no, I
I would
got you.
rather watch the NFL.
You mean
I
you
still
don't want to
enjoy
watch
watching college?
You don't
want
want to watch fucking Vanderbilt lose 62-0 to fucking Alabama?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Oh
I'm
wow.
watching those games.
Yeah, those are great.
That's when
Because that happens in the pros. It's rare you get a shutout in the pros. And if you
Very
do,
rare you
it's
get
a
a
low
shutout.
scoring game.
Yeah.
It's evenly
Plus-
evenly
Are
distributed.
you adding to my fantasy points for the week? No.
I
They
don't understand those guys.
They are
logic.
trying to do fantasy for college.
9 times out of 10 it's a guy from Alabama anyway.
Most of the
That
time.
is their pro sport.
Yeah. That's true.
Auburn, Alabama. Let's go. Roll Tide.
Roll
My
Tide, baby.
cousin's fucking cute.
That's,
You know,
Done.
incest.
Done. This is over.
that's what it
The joke was incest.
Because it's Alabama.
Yeah.
is. Alabama.
Weirdos.
Have you heard about the Blue People of Kentucky?
No.
You should look that up.
I'm scared.
I'm not gonna say it. I
Is
just
it a
want
Will
every-
Levis thing?
No, look it up. Look up Blue People of Kentucky when you have free time, everybody.
Ooh.
You're not
Make
gonna
sure
like
your
what you
safety
find.
searches
Oh,
off.
I'm not gonna look it up.
You ain't, no, you're gonna. I'm gonna make you look it up
I don't
before
need
you
weird
leave.
shit popping up. on my
I'll
phone.
tell you whenever we're off air. I just want everybody that's listening. Go ahead, look it up.
Look it up. Look it up.
It's almost
Is
as
it that
disturbing.
bad?
Let us know in the
It's
comments what you
pretty
find.
bad. It's pretty bad.
Marcus, look it up real quick.
Blue People of Kentucky.
Don't
Pretty
do
much.
Well, we know what that is.
Pretty much.
Don't do that. Everybody knows what that is.
Have your safety search off.
I would bet that blue waffles come from Blue People. Blue People of Kentucky.
Blue
It's
people.
not gonna. It's not gonna be Kentucky
What is
fans.
it? Look it up. I don't know what it is. I don't want to look.
You
want
want to go? You want to go there on the episode?
We're already here.
Yeah,
We've been here.
We are.
We're here.
We've been here.
It whatever he searches should probably summarize it. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, read it.
The Foo Gates, I guess
That's the family
Foo
name.
Gates. Oh, can't say that.
Foo Gates,
Yeah.
Family living in the hills of Kentucky starting in the 19th century were commonly known as the Blue Fugazi.
Oh, Hills Have Eyes.
Or
Kinda.
Blue people of Kentucky, they were known for being a generic trait that led to the
Genetic.
blood disorder. Shut it.
Yeah, go ahead. Keep going.
Caused the skin to appear blue. So they had so much
Incest that the skin was
Like
turning
their skin
blue.
turned
Yes.
blue.
issues that the skin was blue.
So Hills Have Eyes, but without blue.
The
but with blue skin.
whole family's.
Blue.
And it's not like a light tint of blue. They look like fucking Smurfs.
like this.
Yeah.
And their
You're
incest
fucking
is so
lying.
deep that they developed a genetic trait only.
them.
They only have it. They can spread it to other people, obviously. But
Yeah.
it's
So gross. It makes me sick to my
yeah,
stomach.
and that's in America where we live.
It sounds like an American thing.
Gross.
Yeah, that's in America where we live. Where
Sounds like an
it's-
Alabama, Arkansas, West Virginia type of
it's-
shit.
Yeah, they're in the Appalachians of Kentucky,
Oh,
That's
see,
funny.
there we
deep
go.
in the
There it
fucking
is.
in the
Appalachian
mountains.
mountains,
Yep.
and they just they keep fucking each other. They did
Is
it
that where you're going to visit? You're going sightseeing out there?
technically.
Technically.
Technically, we're in the Appalachian Mountains, but it's in the hipstery old white people.
You're gonna have to share a ski lift with one of them niggas.
We're not going
I
fucking
know, I'm
skiing.
just messing
Fuck
with you.
that.
I'm just hey, skiing's fun, man.
I will say this. I'm worried that my wife will be the only person of color out there when we're out there.
You're probably not
I
wrong.
would be shocked.
I feel like that.
Where were we at? What concert? We were at a fucking concert. Is it called? It's Dylan's wedding. Were we at that country concert?
Oh, yeah.
Nick
I was the only nigga at that place. The only one.
The looks.
Didn't see one.
Looks.
Cocoa Puff and a sea of Q-tips.
These people
damn
were
right.
staring at
Damn
Nate.
right.
Sticking out like a
people,
sore
people
thumb.
like,
Some dinosaur
Oh, bro.
that was
Is
he lost?
survived or made out of Jurassic. Bro, like, yeah.
Daddy, I want one.
That's how they were looking at you, weren't they? Shit was wild,
Bro. I swear, that's what it
It's
looked like,
literally
man.
how it was.
The Snoopy Dogg concert's next weekend. You
Yeah.
must be lost. Hell no.
Yeah, it was funny, man. Bro, there were so many people that just come up and just start talking to me. I'm like, all right, man.
Man, we don't see too many of y'all out here.
Yeah. Where we're going, I've seen black people
Grand
out there, but I will
Junction.
say the black people that I see out there are the ones who probably also say the hard R.
Oh yeah,
Like they probably got to look in the mirror to remember they're black.
yeah.
You know what I
Oh,
mean?
Yeah.
Shit, I thought so.
Yeah, there you go. He divorced his wife for marrying a black man.
Walk into the bathroom and start swinging when they see themselves.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
But we were in a very small mountain
Yeah, it was
area
a
of
very
Colorado.
small
It was-
town.
So,
Yikes!
Yeah.
It's weird to think that still exists to this day. Like,
Yep.
Dude,
It was a corn festival.
That's
Like,
what it was called. Corn festival.
literal for literal corn.
Yeah.
It was a festival for corn.
Had to take the glasses off that one.
my favorite festival where I grew up that we went to every year as a family was the Corn Festival.
That's probably where we went.
No, Indiana.
There we go. I got it.
My brother twice won the
was
corn
good
eating
while it
contest. But it's my mixed brother.
That's funny.
They were the only black people in town.
Yep,
And he
yep.
won the corn eating contest, and they did not. They probably didn't like that. If I had to guess, I wasn't there.
Yeah.
But they were probably like, damn,
These motherfuckers.
this is our stuff, and he comes in here just eating this corn faster than me. That's some bullshit. I've been eating corn since fucking, I don't know. I came out the womb with the ear corn.
Yeah. That's funny. Bro.
Yeah.
They had to be
Also,
buddy out back.
specifically remembering that me, you, and Scott had to sleep in a fucking tent in the yard because
Yeah.
they wouldn't let us in the house.
That we did.
What the fuck?
Ain't no.
Where were y'all at? You had to,
We were in Colorado.
They made you sleep outside?
in the
Yeah.
fucking yard because they wouldn't let us sleep in the house. So
Wait,
they,
wait,
they
wait.
had couches.
Did they
There was
make
room
y'all
for an
sleep
air
outside
mattress.
because Nick was with you?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Bro,
No, it
I mean,
probably
I don't
wasn't.
know if that was it, but we were allowed to
Did you
sleep.
get the feeling that was part of it?
I ain't no slave. I ain't sleeping outside.
Massa. What am I
doing out here?
I can sleep in the house, Massa.
Look, look.
I can sleep in the house, Massa. Eyes don't know him. Y'all got me confused. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Just a tent, I swear.
Yeah. Have you been back since?
No.
I wonder why. What the fuck is that?
I've been back to Colorado, but
But not there. Not there.
I say, fuck that place. And fuck them too. What the fuck?
Yeah, it was funny though. I'm not gonna lie, it was funny.
But I don't think it's very funny, to be
I thought
honest.
it was.
That's kind of fucked up.
We also
Yeah.
did go to Vegas
Yeah.
like a day after all
That is
that.
very
You
true.
could have told them you were somebody black and famous that they might have known. They probably would have believed it.
Probably.
They wouldn't know any different.
So, oh, my dad's Troy Polamalu.
He's not even black, but yeah.
They probably don't know who that was.
They probably,
I don't like him.
Yeah.
He beats us every time we play him. He's real good at the foosball. I don't like that.
They act like Waterboy's mom. Football's the
Yeah.
yeah.
Troy Polamalu and that long hair's the devil. Don't ask why I'm cross-eyed. With blue skin, don't worry about it.
All right. Well, I really want to get into
Well,
this
that
stuff
wasn't a tangent at all.
just because
We were stayed right on topic.
Okay, go on.
Yeah.
we did have a little bit of fun as the Equipment Shed podcast this weekend.
E.S.
Yes. Yes, after we get done.
Oh,
doing the
we have
recap
two
and
things to talk
everything.
about, actually.
What?
We all three did one thing, and then me and you did another thing.
is
Yeah,
true.
that is very true. That we did.
So what?
So let's get to the. You want to do the 2, then the 3?
3 then 2. I think.
3 then
Three then
2.
two, okay,
Because
yeah.
yeah,
I got you, I
Well,
got you.
Because you're going to do this.
So, what did we do, Spencer? What did we do?
We went and watched the Rangers beat the fuck out of the
They
Rockies.
beat the dog shit out of them. It wasn't even
13-3.
fucking
Not
close.
even close.
home run
Had
after
no
home
chance.
run.
Bro, fucking painting the goddamn foul line.
Yeah, they
hitting
were
home
hitting
runs.
They were spraying it.
Seager
everywhere.
was cranking
Yeah.
it.
The funny thing was, it was at one point the Rangers were hitting the ball, and I feel like it was whenever we play softball and we were playing a shitty team.
Yeah.
They weren't even trying to run.
Yeah.
They're like,
They just
I'll
go
drop to
station to
second
station.
base and not even try.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give I'll give everybody else a chance to
where
hit.
The runner on second and the second baseman, they didn't even move. The ball had gotten hit. The dude was running to
Yeah.
first, and they're just like standing there, just
Yeah.
talking, not paying attention at
Yep.
all. just like,
They were there while the Rangers were winning 11-1.
oh, hey.
Everything okay, Jonathan?
Yeah.
Shout out to that guy or girl
Everything okay? Okay.
or. You know what? We'll just stick with that.
It was, dude, that was a lot of fucking fun, though.
It really was.
It was,
I
it
re-
was a
There was
lot
like
of
8 of
fun.
us?
It was a good
I
time.
enjoyed that stadium.
Yeah, 8 of us.
Yeah, there was 8 of us.
8 of us went to the game.
Seats are so much better there than at,
Oh,
than at the
yeah.
other field.
It's a good experience.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
I honestly think if you even bought a nosebleed ticket, it's still a good seat.
Yeah.
There's
It's
not a
not
bad
bad.
seat in that
It's not
stadium.
bad.
No, there's not. And when it gets triple digits this summer, it's
You'll be fine. They'll
enclosed.
close
It's
Yep.
70
the
degrees,
ceiling.
and it
Yep.
feels amazing.
Yeah, dude in
So-
front of me in the line at Sweet Baby Ray's passed out. That was fun.
yeah, yeah.
There was a
that's right.
dude. There was an old man below us, a few rows down, that got
Heat stroke probably? Or
yeah, something.
Or
I don't
dehydration?
know.
Yeah.
I was
I
standing
even told your mother-in-law when they removed him from the stadium. I was like, Steph, we need to get down there and get them seats.
What a fucking dick!
Holy shit! Oh, he's fucking.
Holy get down there!
Let's get his seats.
His ass ain't coming back. Those are better seats. Let's go. What the fuck?
This is my section.
She giggled about it. We were watching somebody hit a home run. Looked back down there, seats were already filled. Somebody already had that idea.
Yeah.
I was like, Steph,
Wow.
should have gone down there. They beat us
Yep.
to it.
But yeah, kid in front of me in line
He
at
went
Sweet Baby
back.
Ray's just fucking. He was
tanked
standing
it.
there and he just fucking dropped. And Dad goes, he's passing out. Here's the fucked up part.
Wake up.
The mom was in front of him, and as that happened, she rolled her eyes.
Oh, this
like-
guy.
Again,
I had
this
my arms
motherfucker.
around. I had my arms around her son. Oh, we laid him to the ground. His eyes were on the back of his head. I don't know. I don't know if it was
Seizure?
like. I don't know if it was seizure. He wasn't shaking.
Okay.
So I don't know if it was seizure or diabetic. I don't know what it was.
Probably
We laid him
diabetic.
down and. Yeah, literally, I'm here. He's here.
I
And
mean,
he
if
just-
his mom could it have been maybe
He was a
just
big
a
fucking
soft-ass
dude. He's
kid
like
if his mom
6'5".
was rolling his eyes.
and skinny, and he just fucking drops. Dad notices it right away. He kind of catches him, but he can't get his whole weight. So I'm behind him. I wrap my arms around his waist, and we slowly laid him down. And Dad starts patting him and stuff, and he kind of
Yeah.
comes to. He doesn't know what's going on, where he's at.
Yeah.
It was, dude. It was so. The dad picks him up immediately. I help him pick him up.
Yeah.
And he just like, I take apart the little gate thing that keeps everybody divided. I was
Yeah.
like, fuck this fucking gate. And he takes him to the bathroom, but he like slides him, like his legs are lifeless. He's carrying him all the way to the bathroom.
Splash some water on. Wake up.
Yeah.
Wake up. Wake up.
Hey,
The mom kind of followed him a little bit after that, but she didn't even meet him to like talk to him or anything. And then she went back in line and got her fucking food. Fuck you, lady.
I said, I'm hungry.
I will
She
say
didn't
as a
care.
parent, that's fucked up.
And people were asking her questions if he's all right and what was going on. She was like,
He's just playing around.
As the only other dad in here, fuck them kids.
he wasn't drunk. He was just he was a kid. He was
The kid was
he was
the kid
big, but he
wasn't
was
drunk.
young. He was not
poor
old enough to
parenting.
drink.
Yeah.
I could
How
tell
old was he?
that.
How old
Probably
was he?
If I had to guess, 16, 17.
Okay.
He was taller than me. He was big.
Oh shit!
He was big, but he wasn't old enough to drink. I could
The
tell.
fact that the parents was like, oh, God damn it.
No, the dad was like super concerned and like
Okay.
taking care of him the whole way. The mom was just like could not give a shit.
So
like,
maybe it wasn't the mom. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was like a girlfriend or something. She's just like,
nope,
not
that
my
was the
kid.
mom. No, that was
Oh,
was
was?
the
Stepmom?
mom. Because well, maybe
Stepmom,
maybe
maybe?
stepmom.
Like, oh, this fucking
But she
kid,
kind of
he's
like
always
acted
doing
like
this
she
shit.
cared, but then came right back and then like moved
Stepmom.
people around to get back in line.
Stepmom.
Maybe.
It was only $150 to get this
Maybe.
nachos. We gotta go get it.
Somebody was asking her like, "Is he gonna be all right?" Like, is this? She's like, "Hey, he'll be fine."
Yeah. And speaking of which, anybody watching this, if you go to the fucking is it Globe Life Park or Globe Life Field?
Field.
Field.
Which one? What are you about to say though?
Hold on.
Where we were, or
where is Globe Life Park or
Field
Field?
Life Field.
If you go to Globe Life Field for fucking anything at all, they do not take cash. They do
Zero
not
cash.
fucking take cash.
Only
I
card.
don't understand why.
Only
At
card.
all.
I took $150 cash. Did not take my debit card at all.
Yep.
I don't think so. I was like, because if I have my debit card, then I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna swipe it. I don't keep that thing on me. I take cash.
Just in case.
If we're in line waiting for beer and you pass out, you're laying there till
But it is.
different story.
It is. I have
If that guy was
I
a
have
drunk, I'm
currency
stepping
in my
over him.
hand.
It was a child.
you.
So I was like,
We're in the
well,
pro shop.
Not really a child.
We're in the pro
He was a
shop.
grown man,
They
but
have this really
you know what I mean.
badass Texas Rangers
juvenile.
Darth Vader banner. Because Jackson is a massive Star Wars fan, so I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get it for him. Nick pointed it out. I go online, I get it. They have fucking registers with drawers that pop out. Because when you swipe your card, the drawer pops out, they push it back in. And she was like, I handed her $20 in cash. It was like $12. She was like, oh, we don't take cash. I'm like, you have a cash
So
register.
what's in that fucking drawer, bitch?
I literally, I'm like,
I would've said, what's in the fucking drawer?
Cash register.
Is it
with a
air?
cash drawer. What do you mean? She goes, whole stadium doesn't take cash.
That's crazy.
What?
The whole
Nobody.
stadium.
Nobody in there takes cash. Not a single
And-
thing.
that is
And
odd.
I had to give Nick cash for
Yeah.
beer.
that is kind of fucked up.
I was just like, what the fuck,
It's
man?
not too cheap either.
Yes, it is not cheap at all.
$15.
This
for
was
beer.
not cheap at all.
But it is
It was
nice,
even
though.
more expensive one.
I told him get the powder blue.
Yeah, I had
That's just
to.
popping.
I had
It
to.
is. I love it.
I've been wanting one. I wanted to find. I was trying to see if they had a Beltray one. They did not. I probably would have dumped $400 into a Beltray one.
I am still waiting on my Palmero jersey. It still says, when I look at the tracking number, it
Pending?
says shipping. I know, Tim, cheater. I already know. But in the time that he played, everybody was on steroids, so go f- yourself.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So he was one of he was one
he
of
was
the
one
best
of
players.
thousands.
Yeah.
He was.
He just didn't cheat
okay
hard enough.
steroid. Oh yeah, he didn't
He
take the
didn't
right
cheat hard enough,
steroids.
yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't
If
take
he
enough
didn't-
for
He
the
didn't
right
cheat
amount.
as hard as other players.
If he would have cheated
Oh,
right,
that's,
it would've been
that's an
better.
interesting take. He didn't cheat quite as hard. He half cheated.
Yeah.
He halfway cheated.
Yeah, he didn't. He's like, I was taking a little bit.
Yeah.
If you're not cheating, you're not
You
trying.
ain't cheating. You ain't trying.
Okay? He's an all-time Ranger. I'm just saying.
But we all had a great time, man.
We had a great
Was
time.
that your first experience at Texas Live?
No, I've been there
afterwards?
several times.
That was your first
Me, it
time?
was.
That
yes.
was his first experience.
Okay. What did you think?
It was actually pretty lit,
Dude, it's a
I-
fucking vibe after
It
a
was-
game.
is.
I was
It is,
upset.
especially after a game. Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
I was
What?
a little upset that the
Maybe he doesn't remember.
what?
What?
Texas Live?
I ain't never been to no Texas Live. Texas Live just got built when the new stadium came.
It was there before the stadium.
Was
a
it?
little bit, yeah. Not too much before, like maybe a year, two. Maybe
I mean, I thought it was there right before they started.
It's
You
relative.
can see how it's a vibe, though,
I
right?
thought they
Yes,
was.
it is. A
I
good
thought it
time.
was there before they built a new stadium.
Bro,
They just updated-
football games?
I was
Shoulder
literally just
to
about to
fucking
say,
shoulder that.
go
that
after
whole
a
building.
Cowboys game on a Sunday.
The whole building.
You ain't walking.
The
The whole
you
outdoor
ain't
part,
walking through that place.
shoulder to shoulder.
packed.
It is.
And everybody's fucking reacting to everything.
People that go that do the party pass at the Cowboy Stadium, they run.
Uh,
It's like Black Friday.
yeah, trying to get them good spots. Trying to get them good spots, man.
Damn.
But it was a great weekend. It was a good time.
It
Lots of
was, it
fun.
was.
Lots of fun.
That
I
was
really
that was a
enjoyed
good
it.
time,
That was my
man.
first time at the stadium, and
And for the
it was-
prices
it was
that we paid
good.
for those tickets, that was fantastic. See?
Yeah.
Baseball's not a bad. It's not a bad rap, man.
No.
No, it's
kinda-
not.
It's
You just-
probably the
it
best
just-
sport. You get what you pay for. I think maybe. You don't think so?
I
Baseball's
think
up
we
there
could
too.
agree-
I think it
Mavs
depends.
games are similar.
I think it
I'll give you
depends for
that.
baseball.
I'll give you that. I think maybe hockey might be number one on that one.
Hockey's probably not bad.
I think
It's
I
definitely
think
not
for
football.
baseball, it depends on the pitching.
Football's expensive as fuck.
It depends on the pitching.
Good point. Like the game we
Because-
went to was exciting, but if we
Because
went,
there
it was
a lot of
1-0, we'd have been
runs,
like,
yeah.
"What the fuck is this?"
Unless it was DeGrom and Shohei throwing the
Man,
I'll
I
live
really,
through that.
I really want. I was. When is his 15-day deal done?
after 15 days.
I mean, like, what was this weekend? Was this weekend the last days of
no.
it?
15
They
days from when
say
it started.
they said DeGrom might come back for the next homestand. So they're about
That's
to
like
go
2
play.
weeks
They're
away.
about to go play the Orioles. Now I don't think it's 2 weeks away.
Well, I mean, 15 days is literally 2 weeks plus a day.
It's like
the
a week
50
and a half
days have-
away.
But the days have already been going. He's already been
Well,
throwing.
that's why I
bullpen.
thought he was already in it. Like, I
No,
thought
he's been.
this-
Well, I'm saying he's been throwing bullpen. He just threw his second or
I do
third
wanna get
round
a
of
DeGrom
bullpen.
jersey.
So he's been throwing more pitches. He
Yeah,
hasn't thrown
for
any
sure.
breaking balls yet, but he's been throwing fastballs. So I think
He throws really fucking
yeah,
fast.
he'll be he'll
He
be
is
back.
not
He'll be
horrible
back.
at the pitching.
Not at all.
Well, I think I went over it last episode. Maybe I didn't, but it's
numbers.
not a fair comparison because no one around played so fucking long.
We didn't
Yeah.
go over it. You just sent it in our group
Yeah,
text,
you
and we
mentioned
talked about
it
it.
to us.
DeGrom is on a
Fucking tear.
he's
Yeah.
got a more than Hall of Fame trajectory. He's in top 5 discussion trajectory.
Yes.
He's never had an ERA lower than 3 something.
And I
his
love the
career.
Rangers went out and spent money on.
They need to.
They've been needing to do that.
Oh, I
So-
agree, 100%.
What's the next thing that we did over the weekend that Spencer wasn't involved in because he's not a best friend?
Yep. The Tim and Nick.
I
Best
had
Friends
children.
Tick. I was gonna say Tick and Nim.
I have.
Nick and Tim best
In
friends
case
podcast.
everybody
and
was
nobody
wondering,
else.
I was being a father involved with his children.
Those are just all the fucking bullshit cards that I have.
I'll make sure next time for you, Tim, I'll be less of a good dad and
That's what we fucking want. Be a deadbeat for a
Damn
second.
right. Jeez.
Be a deadbeat for
I'll
a
be a
fucking.
deadbeat for a weekend.
Even
All right, my
Julian
bad.
came out.
I said a second. He said a
Shout out to
weekend.
Julian.
Fucking
Julian's
J
not
Dog
so
showed
married.
up.
He has somebody at home. He can leave for a little bit.
Nah,
J-Dog's-
nah, nah. He just
J-Dog
left. He
showed
didn't
up.
even
He's
tell
behind
me-
the camera.
He didn't even tell me
I
he was
didn't even
leaving.
tell him I was leaving.
He didn't even really have time to do it, and he still showed up.
Yeah.
And he came back. He came back from the cigarette roll.
When they called him, he told him he's out getting milk.
But you went home.
He
But you went home.
he went back home. He did. He just didn't get the milk because he had to get back home, so he forgot the milk.
All right. Tim is.
I like that card. I'll tell you, black mouth.
Is your microphone on, Jonathan? Damn it! I wanted you to do it one
Is that
time.
the Beltray bobblehead of him still in the base?
Yes. No.
His-
I think that's just his
favorite bobblehead.
is the one that I have in the house.
That I
Yeah, that's the one you have
That
now.
is- yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
It was
I
the
love
one.
that
It was the
one.
one
That
where
I
he
gave-
fact that they
that I
moved
gave to
that,
my guy.
moving the batter's mat. He moved that to be out of the way because they told him to go. Bro, that
shit
was
but the
forever
fact
one of my most
that
favorite
the Rangers
moments.
went and had a
made
little
that as a
bobblehead
moment,
of
bro.
it made to
That's
give
awesome.
away was awesome.
That's why it's my favorite.
Yeah.
It was just because that
I
was
had to
the
give it to my guy too.
Yeah, that was the first time he's ever been ejected from a game, ever.
And it wasn't even anything
It wasn't
serious.
even anything
It was
serious. He's just
that.
like, oh, I'm in the fucking way. Okay. Scoot it back 10
So
feet.
fucking. You think the umpire would have half a sense of humor? Be like, okay, smart ass.
Yeah,
Go
exactly.
ahead.
It was like a,
oh,
it was a smart ass.
What's he doing?
Like,
You're fucking out of here, buddy.
And you do
I will
that-
say though, those umpires are fucking.
And you better not
soft.
curse me in
they're
your
very
face.
soft. They're very
Soft.
soft. You hear about there was a umpire that
What a fucking dick.
there was an umpire that threw somebody out just this past game because he didn't say anything.
I'm sorry, what?
Wait, hold on.
Okay,
Elaborate,
so the batter was up. He got a called third strike.
Yes.
He laid the bat down on the ground and he started
Yes.
taking his stuff off. Didn't say a word. He just stood in the batter's box and was taking his stuff off. Umpire tossed him.
What a fucking dick.
Didn't even say a word. You can literally see his mouth.
I don't
And
like the
then-
cut of your jib,
Bro.
buddy. You're out of here.
That's pretty much what he did. Pretty much what he
You
did.
shouldn't be looking at that boy's
Yeah.
jib, first of all.
Why are you standing there like that? You should be going and getting your stuff. You're gone.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it was bad. Man.
I hate.
It was
Out
bad.
of all referees, umpires, officials, MLB is the fucking worst.
Yeah.
They're
I mean, when you still have Angel Hernandez still out there.
oh my god, how does he still have a fucking job? I don't understand.
know.
Oh, it's out here.
I'll take the guy.
Strike.
I'll take those refs
He's
that were doing
terrible.
the flagrant thing. I'll take those refs.
I
coming
would
back
too.
over
It's like
Angel
put him
Hernandez.
behind the plate.
It was horrible.
Angel Hernandez is fucking trash.
It was spring league and stuff, and those games don't really matter. But you had one of the umpires throw the catcher out because he didn't. He thought the umpire was behind him, so he like dropped the ball because normally they'll just like take it out of their hand.
Yep, I
So he
remember
thought
that
the
one.
umpire was right there, and he dropped it. Threw him out.
Well,
threw him out of the fucking game.
That's
Dude's
because,
just like, what the fuck?
So what happened was the umpire,
Baseball umpires are
well, when
fucking
it first
trash.
happened, the ball was fouled off. They couldn't get the ball back. So the umpire threw the ball back to him. He already put his hand out there. Umpire threw the ball back to the pitcher.
Yeah.
So he was like, oh, okay. So he threw the fucking ball. So as they went to the next pitch, fouled off another one. He put his glove back there. He didn't feel him put the ball in the glove,
Right,
so
yeah,
he
that's
moved it
it.
back. And right when he went to drop that ball in that glove, he moved it, and he thought he was showing him up. He's like, you know what? You're gone.
yeah, it was so fucking stupid.
What an overreaction, dude.
It was such an overreaction.
Oh,
it was
bro.
fucking stupid.
And I was like in the fourth inning. It wasn't like the game wasn't even officially started, really. I mean,
I want somebody to knock one of these umpires out,
Bro.
Like, get kicked out of the league. Take
that
one for
would
the
be
team.
that would be the day.
Knock his fucking dirty ass out because they suck.
I
They're
would support
trash.
that player for
just
life.
fucking
Right?
rock them.
Go to AAA and I hope they give you a max contract in AAA.
Start a GoFundMe. I'll put some money towards it.
He'll probably be paid more. Just some dude who's like a middling player, like
Yeah.
not somebody important, but somebody who just maybe can kind of crack major leagues for a little bit. Maybe some.
Rugnet Odor.
You know what?
Oh, dude.
Some dude who's been in AA or AAA and he's about to retire. He's old. He hasn't cracked the major leagues.
Yeah.
Put him in the major league
Yeah.
lineup with a
Just to go out there and do it.
with a troublesome umpire. You know what? I said, you know what?
I
Fuck
got
you.
this for you.
I'm rocking your
you
fucking
up.
ass.
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree.
Here's an Odor hook for your ass, bitch. That would be fucking great.
Don't want to
But
discuss y'all's.
His nickname's Roughneck Odor.
me and Tim did make an executive decision.
This did not involve you because you didn't want to fucking.
Yeah, he didn't-
Well, you want
he
to talk
didn't-
about the card show first?
Yeah, we could definitely talk about the card show.
Dallas Card Show in Allen.
In Allen, weirdly enough.
We went to it again.
Dallas
Yeah, we
Cowboys
did.
in Arlington.
Good time.
We can go over
That yes, it was a very good time. I actually had a little bit more knowledge going in this time.
You did. You were more perceptive.
Yeah.
Did y'all hang
Yeah.
out with the boss?
No, I don't
We
think.
didn't.
I don't think
He
the
was
boss-
there, but we didn't get to
Yeah,
see
yeah,
him.
we didn't get to see the
We
boss.
got to see Ricky.
We got to see
Did
Ricky,
y'all
though.
arm wrestle Lou Frigno?
He was not
wasn't
there.
there
He
this
didn't
time.
show up unannounced.
They locked the
Dickhead.
door. He couldn't get in.
Oh, the Hulk's coming! I'm surprised they didn't rip the door. If I saw a door ripped off, we would have known who it was. But, what beer?
Yes.
The peanut butter stout.
Oh yeah, Left Hand Brewery.
Yeah.
Left hand.
Shout out to
Pretty
Left
good,
Hand
pretty
Brewery.
good
Peanut butter stout.
Was it good?
Yeah.
It was pretty fucking good.
Yeah. It was like
it was not
like
overpowering.
No, not at all. It was like a Shiner Bock with a peanut butter hint.
Okay.
There you go.
If I had the best way of explaining that, that's what
I
it
could
tastes
drink
like.
multiple of them. It's not like some peanut butter stouts I've had
Yeah,
are like I
some
can
stouts,
only drink
period,
one or
you
two.
can only have one or
I'm
two.
full, but I could drink 3 or 4 of
Yeah,
those, no problem.
Easily. You could definitely get twisted on that.
They mixed the heaviness with the flavor very well.
Yes,
they did a good.
yes,
They did a
yes.
good job. But the card show overall,
was
not disappoint.
A+. Oh, they even made it better this time. I mean, they even
They
added
did.
so much more stuff and even more things to do. They even had a PSA tent where you could
They had a
get your
yes.
you could get your cards PSA graded potentially. I mean, I don't know if they could give them like an official grade there, but they could
found
they
out
could
what they were
they could
doing.
check everything to tell you if it's worth grading.
I found
Right.
that's exactly
Is
what
that
I
what they
found out
did?
what they were doing. They were doing a pre-review.
Okay.
So they would take a card and you could get it in a soft sleeve, but they would tell you like, look, based off of what we usually do and our rules, this is the grade it would get, and it was free of charge. No, you don't have to. You could take in whatever card you wanted. You could take it to the front, and you'd say, what do you think this card would get? And they would spend, like 10, 15, 20 minutes, and they would say, look, based off of being quick and judging and what I know about us, this is the grade I think this card will get. You
Yeah.
can choose to send this in, or you can just take it right out of the fucking thing. I just put it in. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah,
You could.
I think they probably have a way they can do it there.
They're like you. You look at a car and say, it's a 9 or 10, I'll send it in.
right.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
But you got an insight on what
yeah.
they think.
Yeah.
So if I took a card and they said I think this will get an 8, I'd be like, all right, I'm not sending it in. It's not worth it.
Doesn't everyone
They do, but it's
I
based
mean,
off
but
of
you have to
subjection.
have the eye to be able to. Well,
It's
yeah, that-
subjective.
Do you have the eye, Marcos?
True.
Do you have
But
the
it's
fucking eye,
subjective.
Marcos?
I think it's based off of people who really
Same in the
don't have a good eye.
Yeah.
If you don't have a good eye for it, it was very helpful.
Like me, if I went in there, I would have done that.
I'm hungry.
I mean, if you got that golden eye, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
You gonna take me to McDonald's
if-
after this?
Or if you had so many cards you don't have
I'll get you
time, you
something.
could literally go up there with a stack of cards and be like,
Yeah, I think-
"Give me a review on all these," and they would do it.
Blue Eyes White Dragon for only $7.
Yeah, that he did.
I don't know what that
Got a
means.
Yu-Gi-Oh, got a Yu-Gi-Oh
My man
Blue Eyes
right
White
here.
Dragon, and it was
Okay.
it was one of the, what was it, the 2012 one? I think it was the 2012 one. Which, I mean, it's not a bad card. It looks good. Like the card looks great.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. It was a cool one, bro.
What was the
they-
sticker price on it though?
The sticker price said 20, and I was like, man, all I got is this 10, and he was like,
Here.
and I just gave him $3. He's like, give me 7 for it.
Dude, everybody's there so fucking nice though.
Yeah.
Remember that one dude that you got hit, you like did 5 cards, tell me give him $20.
Yeah. Dude, you gotta. That's part of it too. You gotta learn how to haggle and negotiate.
I'm not a haggler. That's my biggest problem. I'm a straight up kind of person. Like, hey man, you gonna tell me this $100? I'm gonna believe it's $100.
But then I'm there to tell them like, no, give me
Nah,
75.
that's not $100. And I don't have the eye to tell like that's not worth it, or tell like, ooh, that's a great fucking deal. Like that's worth going and getting.
Just borrow Tim's eye next time.
That's what I've been trying to do, but he won't give them up.
Give what up?
Huh?
Your
What?
eyeball.
What?
The look. The thing.
I've been telling you this the whole time. That was a good deal. I think. I
Yeah.
feel like I got you that last time.
Yeah.
I was like,
They
look,
were
all
all
this
in-
together would be 45. Tell him you give him 20.
Yeah. And dude was like, yeah, I'll do it. And I was like, bet.
Yep. I don't know
Cut you
about
in
half. I say 80% off of each one, but then based off, and you got to ask him probing questions too, like how's the card show been for you? I almost always ask every vendor that, how's the card show been? If they say it's been slow, I know they're going to be a tough deal. If they're like, oh, I've been doing deals all fucking time, all day, and then if I see if they have really expensive cards and they say they've been busy, I'm like, he's not going to give a shit about this $20 card. I'll give him. If you take $5 for it, dude, that's all I got. And a lot of times they'll be like, yeah, I guess. that was fucking awesome.
There were, yeah,
Yeah,
there are
that
a
dude
lot
was
of
cool.
And weirdly
Everybody's there
enough,
is fucking nice.
there was a lot of different team people up there. Like it wasn't like,
Oh, yeah.
like there,
You'd think
like
it'd
we
be
maybe,
all
we
Cowboys
maybe saw
fans.
like 2 Cowboy fans up there, like true Cowboy fans. Everybody else, Minnesota, Green Bay, Kansas City. Yeah, dude had
That
a
was
Spurs
nasty.
suit on, bro. It's weird seeing like all these other people that like have, and I didn't think about that until Tim brought it up. Is that once you get a card or something like that, and you see like you get a Patrick Mahomes, you see this nigga wearing a goddamn Chiefs jersey.
Oh,
on,
yeah, that's
go
true.
to that nigga and try to sell it to him because he'll probably give you one of the top dollars for it rather than going and giving it to a guy in a fucking Broncos
You can
jersey.
sell it maybe a little overpriced to him. He'll
A
be
little,
willing to pay a little more.
they'll pay you more of what you're
it's
wanting.
worth, yeah. They'll pay you more
Okay,
of
I
what you
got
want
you.
than
I
they
got
will
you.
like
Like,
try to like haggle you down.
I had my 2 Mahomes rookies, and I found a booth with 2 dudes wearing Chiefs jerseys, and I was like, "What do you think these are worth?" And they're like, "Damn, like this card you have is actually better than the one I have." And nobody else was.
they were wanting it bad.
like,
They were trying to give him 2 different cards.
No.
said no.
On it,
He was right though. He was right for not doing
the
it.
sad part is like they actually couldn't give me what was worth what I had.
Yeah.
They tried, and then like they wanted to give me so I have 2 graded Mahomes cards, rookies.
Yeah.
One's a 10,
Yeah.
one's a 9. They wanted to give me a rare one that's ungraded, and I was like, I'm not willing to take the risk.
Yeah.
Because if I send it in, it doesn't get a good. I'm not willing to do that.
Yep.
It's kind of sketchy about card shows. Everybody's trying to get up on everybody else.
Kinda.
Yeah.
They are going.
Yeah.
Most people go to look. They're not gonna buy full
Shit.
price call for it.
Nobody's
No,
gonna buy
nobody
full
will.
price.
Nobody will.
And when you have something that you show that's better, they're trying to show you something lesser and lesser to make up.
Yeah.
That is true. You got to be competent enough and be direct enough to say no, thank you. Because some people will be pressured and be like, well, they'll feel pressured to be into it because you already started it. I'm like, sorry, but no deal. Is there? I'll even ask, is there anything else you can do? Because I'll try to be polite, but and if they say no, I'm like, no, thank you. You have to know when to. You got to know when hold 'em, when to fold 'em.
Yes. So
Right.
we did make a little bit of an investment when we went in. We kind of went in with the thought of getting the better deal, I guess, in a sense.
Dude, that was a great deal. Here's the
'Cause-
thing: we found 2 different vendors with these same boxes, and the one we went with was $20 cheaper.
Yeah.
Per box.
Yeah.
So technically, we saved $40.
Yep.
And there's Adrian Belcher.
And then we got an hey, come down. But yes, I had to get the Beltray bobblehead. When I saw it, I was like, fuck. I
had
knew
another
it.
one.
I knew it immediately.
Another one.
Another one. But now I got 2 of them. Now I got 2
Where'd
of
that
them.
first one come from?
That first one came from my dude, Timbo Slice.
Timbo Slice.
Great friend, man. Great friend.
Said, you know what? I know who would appreciate the fuck
Damn
out
right,
of
and I
this.
sure do.
This guy tried to give me money for it.
Yeah, and I sure was going to too. It was worth giving money for that.
Nah. My guy, that's just free 99.
Yeah. But for you guys, stay tuned. We will be doing an episode of this pack opening, and then when Tim comes back from his hiatus, we will be opening another pack.
That's right. He will be gone next week.
Yes, first episode with a missing member.
Yes.
Uh,
Sad day of the Equipment Shed
I
podcast.
decided to take a vacation. I don't know, selfish.
Well-deserved vacation at that. A well-deserved vacation.
To be
at that.
determined.
Yeah, I might not go. I don't know. Fuck it. I'll just let my wife and my in-laws go, and I'm just back here. Yeah. Let me know.
Lambo hanging out.
Let me know if you catch a fucking fish.
But it's okay.
I'll be
'cause-
catching the
'cause
buzz.
while he's gone.
While he's gone, we will have a special guest
yeah.
come in and sit down with us and talk a little bit of sports, kind of pick his brain.
That's Julian, right?
I believe his
See.
name is Julian.
Oh, wow.
I believe he's sitting in here.
Coming for my head.
Yes.
Oh, hey, there he is.
Okay, coming for the seat. Okay.
Right there. That's the guy.
Special guest, baby. Be prepared next week.
Next week.
Julian will be here next week.
He will be our first official guest.
Yes.
That is
That
true.
You are gonna, yeah, our first official guest. That's pretty cool.
Hey, if you're going to be sitting in this seat, I expect you to come prepared, sir.
Oh, he's going. He's coming prepared. He got his.
And here's
he
the
got
thing.
his fire.
Call him out on
Damn right. Everything.
Because he's wrong on pretty much everything.
That's not true.
He's like,
I am wrong on some things.
I got to disagree.
I am wrong on some
You're
things.
wrong.
I'm not wrong on anything.
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
We'll go 60-40.
I'd say less than 101% and more than 99.
That I'm correct.
Incorrectly.
Correctly.
There you go. Incorrectly correct. Figure that one out.
If you don't think about it, it makes all the sense.
Yeah. 60% of the time you're wrong every time.
Yeah. Yeah. Why did the intro? Am I doing the outro?
Is that not?
Oh goodness. Well, fellas, it was a good episode.
Ooh,
Some
bless you, sir.
good
Thank
moments,
you.
great moments.
Had to get it out.
And as Nick said, stay tuned. These two are going. Well, I'll be sitting here, but they're going to be doing a separate little episode for these card reveals. And watch our shorts, guys.
Yes. Tune into the shorts.
We don't have any pants. We only got shorts.
That's right. No pants. Wait.
Uh-huh.